Ooh, that intro was fun. What's up, everyone? Welcome to EVO 2016. My name is Maximilian, joined once again this year by Tristan, and it's good to see you back, man.
It's good to see you.
You made it to top 13.
Yes,
you and
top
your brother
13.
made it like 13 and 9th.
13 and 9th. We
so
couldn't pull
close,
through.
So close.
But
we're going to be jumping right into the action, and we're going to have two of the most notable players of Killer Instinct Season 2 and Season 3 going up against each other on the first match.
Right. I think last time these guys faced, so they faced multiple times. I think at the Triple Crown, that's what we're calling it now. Combo Breaker, CEO, and Evo. Combo Breaker, Nikki took it over Sleep to get second place, losing only to Thompson.
Now, at that time, was Sleep using Conra?
Negative.
He was still using Arbiter, right?
Using Arbiter,
Okay.
and I think he used, he might have pulled out another character. Then Sleep to take it over Nikki at CEO, then only losing to Thompson.
So they have quite a history together.
Yes.
Notably as like player characters, Sleep made a huge name for himself back in Season 2, which we have a much different game now. For you guys that don't know, this is like comparing Street Fighter Alpha 1 to Alpha 2 to Alpha 3. Killer Instinct in the 3 seasons it's been at EVO has been different as a game, more characters, new mechanics. It's going to be a little bit different than before. So
Oh wow, I think we're going straight into it. No button checks, I like it.
Arbiter is a character that has been jumping up the tier list lately. He plays a game that is very hard to avoid, and you're watching it right now.
Again, the thing that Sleep always does is he always has a grenade on you at all times. With that grenade, you have to respect it. You can't jump away. Jumping will only get a recap, which gets you back on the ground for a combo.
And Arbiter being one of the newer characters, he's resource-based, so that grenade isn't there all the time. You can see it recharging in the bottom right.
Wow, again gets the lockout. He had no grenades, unfortunately. He was supposed to have one for the mix-up. Now it's Nikki's turn to fight back.
Making his approach, also gaining pips. Fulgore is a monster in Season 3. Mostly kind of similar to Season 2, but Nikki's been playing this character forever, and it's going to show.
Yeah, again, talking about Nikki's path to victory. He's got a big lockout, no shadow.
Chooses not to mix up and stays full screen and is going to lose the first life bar. Sleep's going to take it with about 30% over Nikki.
Again, so with Arbiter, guest character from Halo, his rifle, his plasma rifle, his shots do not regenerate.
That's the one thing that doesn't.
The moment he uses those bullets and they're all gone, they are all gone.
But they do some of the most damage of any projectile in the game.
Right. Yeah, such quick combos from Nikki, I think. Oh, what a risky heavy to be throwing out.
Trying to make Arbiter bleed green, but he activates the shield that'll defend against projectiles, but it doesn't last forever. Uh-oh.
Oh, wow.
The conversions, he missed it, though. Still gets the command grab. Nikki needs to keep his pressure in the corner.
What
wow.
a shadow counter. That wasn't even from double hits or anything, just straight hits.
It lasted a long time. That's actually one of the big changes in Season 3. Shadow counters will catch a little bit longer than usual. Neutral jump. Whoa!
Oh, Nikki was actually
good call.
Safer from that.
That looked weird because Fulgore pretty much avoided the grenade. That shadow move has projectile invincibility, and that thing is a projectile.
Again, another thing Sleep usually does is throw grenades in neutral. I'm not sure. Maybe Nikki's just not giving him breathing room to throw a grenade onto him.
A lot of frame trap pressure from Nikki right now. Forward heavy punch is very good in this match.
Ooh, finally got the grenade on him. But the invincibility from the throw animation.
Nikki has full bar right now. If he can convert this into something big, he can take it.
Oh, he's going to parry,
and
that's
it.
Straight into Ultra.
Might be asking, Arbiter has a parry? Yes, he does. Only in Instinct he can actually parry attacks. And he's going to let us see the full Ultra, it looks like. No, not quite.
No, negative. Sleep is in the zone.
Not going to go all the way. So Sleep takes the first one. Nikki's been doing very good in some online tournaments as of late.
He won 5 in a row.
5 in a row.
5 of our biggest Killer Instinct online tournaments.
And he is the Fulgore to beat. There's not a lot of people that have as much success with Fulgore. You might remember Rico from last year, who sadly didn't make it into top 8 this year. And Fulgore has changed fundamentally. Actually, Fulgore hasn't really changed. Like a lot of other characters did fundamentally change. Fulgore's game plan kind of remains the same and has always been good.
The statement that was issued was that Fulgore didn't get any changes, but a ton of other characters got a ton of new stuff.
New stuff and buffs and brand new moves. You'll be seeing things that never really existed before, and they're now in Season 3.
Again, the other thing is that Nikki, used this time to just take a second, maybe decide what he's going to do about Arbiter, because he doesn't play anyone besides Fulgore.
He takes breaks. I highly endorse if you just want to get a moment to recollect yourself, do not let them carry that momentum into the second round.
Right.
Don't let that happen. So good call on his part. Let's see how he changes the game plan.
So again, Sleep, he's not really going for high combos at all. Sleep, the way he played with Conraz, the way he's playing with Arbiter, using maybe level 1 or level 2 cash outs,
To get
and
the
being
setup.
contented with that.
Yep.
Right, and always having grenades. It seems like Sleep always has grenades on.
They take a while to get back.
Right.
They do not come back immediately.
Oh,
Really good
Again.
conversion, and look how much damage that is on one chance break.
and it's so tricky just being a one-chance break. You cannot break those shots. Once confirmed, you can continue and actually waste your whole magazine.
That's a universal thing that's been throughout KI, is that you can't break these projectiles.
Oh, he's nice
Great
parry
parry.
from Sleep.
Gets as much damage right at the start as possible. Went for the, maybe an overhead reset, but it's too far away.
Oh, that last hit always just does so much damage. Sleep has more than half bullets remaining, and again, those bullets are so good in Arbiter's arsenal for using.
Nicky's gonna have to start playing a little crazier.
And that's what we love, and no Nikki 4.
Oh,
Full
just
screen
barely,
punish.
and he gets punished for it.
He's got to hit him hard.
He-
He's got
oh.
him. Sleep's got to hit him.
I could feel the
He's
frustration. He wanted to
hit
break so
him.
bad.
And a big cash out at the end. Another setup. He's got to respect the grenade.
Okay,
Wow.
good
what a-
use actually. It got him out of the setup. He's down 50%, but Nicky still can make a comeback. This is
Wow.
Killer Instinct after all.
He's confirms after these jabs, multiple jabs.
A little bit of a anticipatory uppercut from Nicky.
And that's what I was talking about. Those grenade throws in neutral is what Sleep loves to do.
Wow,
Actually-
he got Sleep to blast a grenade on himself, and Nicky wasn't even close to him.
And that's one of Arbiter's wake-up tools. You want to use one of the grenades maybe to get the opponent's pressure off them.
Very clutch break from Nicky right here. The next combo could do it for Sleep.
Oh, this is going to be a free
Shadow
shadow
counter.
counter.
He's got Instinct as well. Where's he gonna pop it?
Gets the wall splat. What's the mix-up?
Empty jump. Oh, God.
Again, Arbiter
All right.
has no instinct.
Oh, the cross-up
Jumping
beat
media
it.
kick. Oh, it's no way.
Oh, he thought he was gonna go for the grab,
And
but
he
he didn't.
didn't go for it. And Sleep
No,
is going to...
and that did it. That last
Take
hit
it over
barely
Nicky.
in the end. Sleep continues in winners.
That was something else.
Good
Again,
match to start, but I do not think Nicky's happy about that one.
I don't think there was any handshakes or compliments after the game.
It's no goodwill.
So again, coming
Next
from
match.
their last.
Next match is coming up. Dude, Paul B has made it to top 8, and he's going up against Base. We were just talking about this like not that long ago.
Really? You want to talk
Really?
about Paul B?
We could talk about it. We could talk about it.
I don't
I'll
think
let
you
talk
remember
about
what
it.
happened at CEO last year.
Yeah.
One of the best tournaments ever.
I think so. That was a crazy
I
Killer
think it
Instinct
was,
tournament.
the bracket was reset. We delayed the tournament millions of hours. But Paul B lost, unfortunately, to Base by one game. I think it was the last life bar.
Yeah.
Last game.
Yeah, I remember
It was
that.
one of the most hyped tournaments of all time. And Paul B has disappeared from the scene this entire year.
We're going to see something a bit different now, especially because Spinal's one of those fundamentally changed characters.
Right.
So we'll see how it happens. Also, guys, a quick heads up. Evo isn't just the host of the game you're watching right now. There's several other games happening. If you want to stay on top of all the Super Smash Bros. And Street Fighter V stuff happening at the tournament, go to the Score Esports app. It has results, news, interviews, as well as highlights and everything else, and you can check it out on Android and iOS. But for now, we're getting an audience that definitely has something to say about what's going on. Was that directed towards Paul?
Yes, that was directed towards Paul B.
Is he he's trying to walk away? I think he wants this
Paul
more
B is
than
a
that.
showman. He is a showman, but his passion burns for this game. Paul B is one of my favorite players of all time. But however, he's been missing for the whole year of Killer Instinct this year up to Evo. So to see him make it top 8 winner side and also defeating Rico Suave.
Yep.
Past Evo champion.
Was he the one that actually eliminated Rico?
No, he put him into
He put him
losers,
into losers,
with
okay.
Hisako.
So you guys that don't know, Rico last year was the guy that won Killer Instinct top 8 and was the Killer Instinct World Championship runner until now. And he was the top contender for the entire year and has been playing some other games, doing some other stuff, dedicating a lot of time to Killer Instinct, but not being his main focus for a little while. And he was also the Killer Instinct World Cup champion.
Oh, yeah.
Which happened like about 6 months earlier this year before Evo.
And winning that,
We were all
clearly.
wondering, is he training in the background? What exactly is he doing? And he was playing some interesting characters in his pool's matches.
Right.
But couldn't get out over some of these guys that have been pretty hardcore into KI. And we'll see how it goes.
And again, we are known, Paul B is known for his Sabre. One of the best in Season 2. Consistently. But he has been playing Hisako a majority of the time.
Saberwolf, crazy damage output, could cancel things. Could cancel things on whiff back in Season 2. And a lot of that has changed now. and especially for Base, who was Captain Spinal. Like, he was mission command Spinal for tech and setups, and Spinal now no longer sucks the instinct from people or the meter.
Base was known for taking it all away,
removing all of
but now
your
he just
resources.
keeps it away.
So that's the thing that changed about Spinal. He pretty much takes it away from them, but he doesn't put it inside the Spinal.
Unbelievable. Base
he's a bit different.
Base hasn't pulled out Spinal in quite a while. He's been playing with multiple characters, Jago, Cinder,
and look who we have. Wow, what is this, a Season 2 match?
CEO, run back of the century, 2009.
Did they, what? All right, so they're not playing Hisako, they're not playing
Cinder,
they're not playing Cinder, the characters that they have been playing quite a bit over the past few months.
The legendary characters they are known for.
Throwback match, Season 1, let's go.
And I think they're going straight into it. No button check, Paul B is on the attack.
So this is notably a difficult match for Spinal. Saber Wolf's buttons up close are terrifying, and they have been terrifying since Season 1.
Right, definitely now with Saber Wolf, one of the biggest changes of all from most Saber Wolf players is his damage. His damage has been reduced severely. He gets the lockout again. Base is going to be... Again, notice the instinct is not draining. It is just staying.
He had Paul in the corner, and Paul literally dashed in front of him. He knew he wasn't going to attack, waiting for a wake-up.
Paul B with a bunch of jumping heavy kicks. And the plus frames are ridiculous on that. Paul B, what's the setup?
Crosses over, and Paul's not.
No!
Oh, wow, great whiff.
And was able to grab that? Wasn't even an instinct. Paul B!
And doesn't get it. Paul B takes the first round. Base is going to have to make an adjustment, but he is going to have a few skulls on deck.
Wow, again, tries to go for the overpower.
Didn't think Paul was going to break it, and he did.
Let's see, Base, if he's going to keep him from getting instinct.
That's about it. A lot of Killer Instinct has evolved into, I know what you're doing, and you know I can break it, but do you know that I know that you can break it?
Right. The mind game within the mind game.
Yep.
Paul B, a lot of heavy linkers.
Neutral jump still captures Spinal, even on the neutral jump.
And again, that's another nerf that we've seen. The Paul B special going from low into overhead. Frames have been delayed and changed, but it has still worked.
Paul is really playing a very Season 1 game plan right now, and it is working. So there's one of the big changes. Spinal skulls will bounce off the walls and off the ground.
Totally
he needs to get it set up.
And again,
teleports
trying to use
over.
The invincibility.
The skull hits. This is exactly
Base has got him in the corner.
Got him to whiff again.
Base has got him in the corner. This is bad news for Paul B.
Giant. He's taken away all his meters, so he has no.
He's got to block all these bouncing skulls.
He has no invincible moves. Hit him again.
Trying to dash out.
Hit him again. Neutral jump. Going for the overhead.
Went for the overhead. And that's going to be
I can't believe he just, that was almost a full life bar comeback.
That was
and it was critical because all the skulls were hitting, taking away Saber Wolf's meter, which is the only invincible move to knock him out of stuff.
And again, Paul B was trying to dash. He was trying to jump out. Base knew every countermeasure.
There was one critical block that happened in that moment, and is that Paul went for the overhead in one spot, and Base just grabbed him right out of it and sealed the deal.
Very risky read. Again, no.
What are you, what? This is the
the
riskiest character to play in the entire game.
No.
Don't do it. Put her back.
He's debating.
Put her back in.
Riptor. He hasn't played with Riptor since 1990s. I don't know if he knows what she has.
Riptor. Yeah, Paul B was playing Riptor in Killer Instinct 2.
Right.
He was the only one. There was only one person doing it.
No way. No way.
These are just.
No, Paul B is playing with. He is a showman.
With the audience. He's gonna play Hisako. Don't worry.
And again,
he's gonna play Hisako.
I'm not even sure how this matchup goes.
So apparently Paul got to this spot with using Hisako, right?
Right. So the majority of the time.
I'm thinking he was counterpicking in that situation because he knew that Base was gonna go with Spinal, and usually that goes pretty well. In all honesty, that was a close match.
However, I think it was a blind pick.
Oh, was it?
It
really?
was a blind. I think Base told me.
Mental the mind games before.
Right.
So here we go. Spinal versus Hisako. The two undead characters going up against it. I'm okay with that.
Someone's going down again.
Nobody's alive, but someone's got to die. A lot of pressure immediately from Paul.
So again, another thing is Hisako's walk speed is extremely slow. Paul's always got to commit to either back dashing or forward dashing. Her forward dash is absolutely ridiculous.
It's really fast. It's very comparable to Makoto in the old Street Fighter 3 games.
Again, Base needs his ammunition. He needs a bullet.
Hisako can get insane combos off counter hit, and I'm pretty sure Paul is most likely a master of them. I can't wait to see what he does.
So the only reason why Paul does a wall splat into that command grab is not for the damage, but for the setup.
Yep.
It guarantees a hard knockdown, and this is a lock. He's got hidden.
Big damage.
Tan durísimo.
Won't kill, but it's going to get real close. Wow, that's about as close as it's going to get.
Right. He jumps away, and again, Base reacting right.
Taking the meter.
What a
That
block.
Skull's keeping her in lockdown.
Oh my God, you're going to get opened up eventually.
Wow.
Breaks the light. What a
Gets a really good read on that light linker.
The anti-air did not work in Base's favor. He must be a little upset on that. I'll be winning that.
Solid 50% life lead. Keeping Spinal in the corner, which was the most critical, but that, ooh.
Thought he was sitting at the wheel.
Paul also wasted a bunch of the extra gauge to go for the counter cancel. Solid combo damage. No break opportunities, no lockouts from Base either.
The other thing is Paul B's Hisako plays so smart in the fact that he always goes for hard knockdown ender all the time. He doesn't want damage. He doesn't want meter. He wants another setup, guaranteed. The blocks from Paul B gets
Base brings it back, but lost half his life bar on the way there. Let's see what he can do. He's getting close to Instinct and is about to get it.
What a heavy! That was so risky.
Oh, I see what Base is going for. He's not breaking at all. He's not giving Paul a chance to lock out and kill him with all the meter. Good call.
What?
Projectile invincible. That's all I'll say. Projectile invincible.
And all these blocks, Paul B trying to counter something. All the
avoiding
skulls on
that
him.
Skull. Get away from me. Get away from me. This is looking really weird here, Tristan. I don't know what's going on, man.
Okay, he's going to prevent him from getting his instinct. He's got to keep it
That's
away.
What he needed to do. Got the hit. This
Base is just keeping it all away.
Gonna need a very clutch break here.
Wow, what a read.
That will do it.
This should be it. Where's the last hit?
Paul ties it 1-1.
Oh,
now, here's the question. Will Base play Jago?
You see, again, I couldn't tell you. I barely see Hisako.
That wasn't that bad. Like, in all honesty, if things go a couple different directions, that a couple more good breaks, that's a game that Base could take. And in Killer Instinct, it's like the matchup knowledge is there, but there's also the mind game aspects, and you can't really continue that over to the matchup stuff because it's completely separate.
Base sticks with his guns, and he's played. You know, the other thing is he's played with Jago and Cinder the past two major tournaments. He hasn't pulled out Spinal. What a counter! Hobby on the attack. Again, going for the hard knockdown ender. What is it?
He's got the corner once again, and a really deep cross up from Hisako.
What a break. Again, the ability for her to delay her auto doubles is just another chance for you to lock out.
I've seen Paul getting a couple of really good breaks, some really fast frame one breaks like that, and I haven't seen a lot of breaking from Base at all. He's either guessed incorrectly, or was too late, or is not doing anything at all.
Maybe unfamiliarity.
Maybe playing a little scared.
Wow. Wake up command grab. The command grab's interesting in the fact that it has a suction.
Nice. I like putting the unbreakable skull right at the start to begin the damage. This is looking
neutral
pretty
jump.
good for Base.
He's keeping it away.
And cashes it out. Wow, he actually got the hit after. That was pretty cool, if it's in the air.
The skull's going to be chilling.
So Paul is still losing his meter as well.
Oh, what a raw read from Paul B again. Incorrect.
Going through it all.
Unbelievable, the range. Ooh. Drops the combo. Maybe the nerves is getting to Paul B.
I almost wonder if that was a medium break from Base when they did crouching medium punch, but either way.
Both on the last light
close.
bar.
Neutral jumps are really working out right now for Base. That neutral heavy punch.
Wow, again, Paul B maybe trying to jump. What a counter hit.
Misses the counter hit combo. Base has him in the corner, and this could be it if he gets this wrong.
He's got the throw.
Oh,
no, Paul B
couldn't finish it, and that does it. Base continues
to
on.
winners finals.
To winners finals.
Base. Second showing at EVO. Got 7th place last year, losing to the Japanese contender Domi.
Love it that he picked Spinal. Like, good call. In all honesty, a lot of the Spinal players kind of jumped the wrecked pirate ship.
Right.
And yeah, it was pretty cool.
So, again, getting an inside look from Base, from a full life bar.
Dude, I love this skull game now because the skulls, since the skulls don't give you the meter or the instinct anymore, they have these different properties and they actually travel across the screen and bounce left and right or up and down, which we didn't see a lot during this match.
And again, that skull.
That was the big part because at that point he gave Base a chance to come back because he had no more meter for invincible reversals. And Base just continued his pressure, made him guess high up, high
trying
or low.
to jump, trying to get out of there. Paul B couldn't do anything about it.
This was the scary part. blocked high. In the last moment, he was crouching, went high, took the throw, unbreakable damage, and won the match. Well, pretty good start. We got a couple of legacy competitors going up against each other.
The old school match of base versus Sleep.
Yeah.
We've seen that way too many times. And again, to have Sleep and base winners finals of the biggest tournament, it's nothing we haven't seen before. The dilemma is the character choices.
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to see who they stick with right after this, guys. Don't go anymore. More Killer Instinct coming up in just a moment. Welcome back, guys. We are moving forward in Top 8 Killer Instinct Season 3 Finals at EVO 2016. Once again, I'm Max, joined by Shin Tristan. Thank you, man. Thank you for being here.
Can I tell
again.
you one word?
What word? Oh, man. You know what? Last year we were making some funny jokes about this when people were moving around the roster looking for characters every once in a while to counterpick, you know, maybe make a surprise appearance.
Right.
We were all, they should pick Omen. You should pick Omen.
There was an Omen that was picked, but we didn't see much of it.
It wasn't Omen because Omen's kind of always been the kooky character.
Right.
He's the weird one.
Rico tried using Omen against Gutter last year, but to
And
no
Rico
avail.
actually, like on stream in tournament, actually had a bit of success with them, like even after Evo a little bit, and especially at KI World Cup. I remember we seeing a little bit of Omen.
Let's talk about success with RuneX.
RuneX, who is using Omen, took out Rico, right?
Took out Rico Suave, took out My God, and also took out Thompson.
Rico and My God, well, Rico, double Killer Instinct World Championship, like World Championship, Evo Championship, and My God was in Top 8 last year. We commentated that
3
match.
times.
Yeah. Dude, like.
My God is no joke.
Who is this guy? What is going on?
And I think they're going straight into it.
We're gonna find
going
out.
with Arya.
That's an interesting pick.
No, we know Arya for, we know Grief for his Sadira, his Orchid play, but Arya, this is interesting. And I think they're going straight into it.
So the nice thing about playing Omen in this situation, just on a surface level observation, the fireballs are probably going to peg a lot of Arya's assist bots quite a bit and knock them out of play.
Again, hitting the assist bots are a guaranteed 7 to 10% damage.
You just hit them at all and they do a lot of damage. And Omen's fireballs notoriously some of the weakest damage in the game because they are very annoying. But even if you touch those assist bots, it's going to do damage in the background. You see how Arya has 3 life bars? Man, that's going to add up after a little bit.
Right, again, going up blade body, this is by far Arya's player.
Effective one.
She has a wake up with that sword as a uppercut. Again, RuneX really good at keeping Grief in block stun with constant fireball usage.
Just blocked the overhead. Wasn't even blocking low at all. RuneX got the combo, but then dropped it.
Cancels from the manual.
Where's she going? Wow, that was really cool looking.
From Grief.
That was really cool looking. Used the projectile to continue the combo and made him lock out.
And it was actually 2 manuals back to back from that.
Yeah.
Any strength that he wants. And her instinct is so well that Grief can just close the distance so easy.
Very late projectile knocked her out of it. Launch her into setup.
Wow,
and he did the teleport through it. I'm not dealing with this setup, he said. See, it looks like RuneX might not be so hot on the life bar right now, but it's really almost even.
Right, again, all the life bars are exactly the same. Actually, Grief lost one of his bodies mid-fight.
That's a big loss.
So again, most Arya players do want to hold on to that blade body as their final defense.
As the orbs to protect, and she just goes straight for, I think it was crouching medium kick into shotgun legs.
Wow, what a break from lights. It's so hard to tell linkers.
Wow, good kick. Got the assist back, and this is almost, this is an even match.
RuneX on wake up, being able to stuff all of Grief's options.
He has full bar. I think he can just pester him with a bunch of shadow fireballs, and he might do pretty good, but let's see if he even gets the space.
It almost looks like they have the same amount of life bar, but right now RuneX is winning in the life department. And these fireballs to continue the pressure. Where is it in the front? RuneX
went
comes
right
from
for
nowhere.
it. Once Omen gets this meter, he can put fireballs around him. He can put tracking fireballs behind him. Like, he's got a lot of stuff to make his approach very confusing.
You know, just to talk about RuneX, this is the most amazing thing about EVO, fighting games in general, is just being able to show up to tournaments and just
Who is this guy?
Take out.
Where did he come from? He came from the sky.
Yeah.
What happened?
So,
came from the sky on blue wings.
Again, Grief going to Sadira. Interesting pick. Maybe air superiority.
Yeah, I think so. Like, you might want to just get Omen back, like, grounded a little bit more. Or just get an advantage on him from the sky.
Right, and again, Sadira's changes. A lot of Sadira players aren't on board with her changes in Season 3. A lot of damage, reduction.
Get a damage ender, though. I think that was like the counterbalance, is that she now has a unique ender that only is specifically for damage.
Right.
But at the same time, she did lose a few more of her tools that were very good in Season 1 and Season 2.
Oh, she also got, new tools, including down heavy kick, which is more of a nuisance tool.
And new target combo as well on the ground.
Right. And Greef is missing a lot of his air combos. He's very well known for continuing his combos from the launcher ender.
So you might be seeing Omen throwing triple projectiles. There is 15 or 16 different patterns these projectiles can take, and a couple of them don't go anywhere. They go straight into the ground. So with Omen, you're kind of running a risk game because you need them to go in certain directions sometimes, and then they don't. Teleports out of there, uses the meter.
Again, grabbed him about 4 times, and then finally shimmied up and neutral jumped against Runex, anticipating the throw, and grabs him yet again.
Shadow cash out. Going to be very close, and he's going to use the second bar to do it. He wants that life bar. He barely has taken any damage.
Oh, again, totally unsafe, but Runex doesn't act on it. Just a sweep for a guaranteed hard knockdown. And there's the new kick that we saw.
The new toe tap jump in the air. Yeah, Runex has been getting hit by quite a few random buttons of Sadira in the sky.
Keeps him in block stun, hoping for those fireballs to hit.
Trying to get her out of there, but a lot of the approach that Runex was able to do before isn't nearly as easy because it requires a grounded opponent. Omen's air dash goes downwards at an angle, which is mostly anticipating your opponent's going to be down on the ground.
Wow, what a lockout, but Runex doesn't act on it. He's got him in the corner, though. This is exactly where Omen shines.
There's been some really good techs from Greef as well.
Wow. What a
weird exchange. Really weird exchange. You know what? He was going for the cross underslide. It hit super late, and I've seen it in some online tournaments. Might not work in the corner though.
The web mix-ups, are still so good in this game.
You can only block for so long.
Wow, what a counter break.
I was just about to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so was Greef.
Brings it back. Again, it's smart on Greef's end to choose Sadira to avoid all those fireball mix-ups, having the double jump, being able to be more agile, running away from all that pressure.
Supreme victory against a really good players is not easy. It's something that is very uncommon. So we'll see what changes are made and if Runex is actually going to change. He definitely is.
Right.
I don't know if you can hear that in the background. We're about to unload the Toad.
Wow, Runex for the first time pulling out
first Rash in top 8. Here we go.
Okay. Another strange character that you don't see very often on offline tournaments.
A Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle game? Pretty sure? Oh, it's called Battletoads.
Right.
What's Battletoads? Here we go.
Greef being contented with these 12%, 10% combos just to have the next setup.
Now Rash does not have a lot of anti-airs that can deal with Sadira being right above his head, which is where Sadira really shines. I'm very curious if he's just better at this matchup.
And such an interesting choice for
look
Runex.
at that conversion.
Switching from Omen, who's so good at the ground game, to Rash, who's really good in the air, actually.
And empty jump, low shorts.
What manuals from Greef yet again.
Wow, wake up boot, it worked.
It's totally invulnerable.
Oh. Where is this? Where is this frog coming from?
Well, again, that instant overhead, so tricky. Doesn't get the cash out, misses.
He didn't get the recapture either. Oh, he's gonna make
the webs. He's gonna make a pay. Oh, and he resets
Big reset. This is gonna hurt a lot. Okay, so here's a huge win for Runex. Took away the remainder of Sadira's instinct. Right. And that is always a huge...
And goes for the Battletoad taunt.
Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting.
Runex being one with the crowd.
Frogs are not meant to do that. Okay, cashes it out. One chance break. Returns the favor.
Greef answers back. Runex still has his instinct. I would like to see him use it because you always do get 2 in this game.
Shadow boot. Is he going to recap it?
Wow.
Yes, he does.
Wow, again, Shadow Boot.
That's not a bad 37%. It was a short combo, too.
Right, again, Shadow Boot is such a good ender in the form that it gives you another opportunity for another setup.
Continuing the pressure with the suicide bikes.
Whoa. Wow, anticipated the read, Runex.
Oh,
he's going to confirm it.
Oh, that hurt
Is he going to get the recap?
Oh, no. He didn't get it, though.
He went for the flip out. Another mechanic new.
This is scary. This is very scary. Broken.
Ender. No way, he's got to block. Runix has got to block.
He's doing a pretty good job so far. The hit's going to happen eventually. Instinct's
Gangreaf
almost
is
out.
just about done.
Instinct's dead.
He's got to spend all the shadows.
Oh, next Ender, if he does get an Ender, good shadow counter.
I don't believe it.
Okay,
He's got.
he broke
What
the
a
light. It was clearly a guess as well, and he made a good read.
Runix.
Pop it! Oh,
No,
he
he
didn't even
locked
pop.
out on the
He didn't
heavies.
even pop Instinct.
Runix is moving on.
Grief not enjoying life right now. Very much not happy.
Grief is.
No one likes losing to a frog. Nobody.
Runix.
Oh, look at his face.
Who is this guy?
Oh man. So what happened? We're watching it. We'll give you some
Again.
detailed reports.
You know, this is something that Sadir still has, is those crazy web mix-ups. And again, I think it was so smart of Runix to go to Rash.
So here was the break of a lifetime. Crouching light manual broken immediately. That was the play of the game. And this was where he took it. And he went for it.
Right.
He didn't even pop Instinct. That's the crazy part, is that he just didn't do it. I'm going in. The slow motion hug. Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Play
Get
of
your
the
hands
match.
off me. That was fantastic. That was really enjoyable. I'll be
No,
with
again,
this.
to see Runix go from Omen, who's so ground heavy, to Rash, who's really good in the air.
And that's the thing about Rash, is that he can do like jumping tongue bite and then eat the projectiles that Sadira is throwing out and give himself meter. I think he might have known that was going to happen.
Right.
Went with Omen. Okay, well, at least I got one. And then switch characters. That's the thing. Once you're up one game, you have the mental advantage. Like, if characters start getting switched and stuff like that, you're always going to be down one.
Right.
Whew. So, our next matches are coming up. But before that, got a couple of things to show you guys. The guys at Vertigear have been making some pretty cool gaming chairs, and they're offering a promo code for EVO 2016, which is exactly that, EVO 2016. You can save 10% at Vertigear. And I've been using one for the past 4 months or so. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I
pretty good.
have
So
one
check
of
out
my own.
Vertigear.
They're absolutely great.
And as you guys just watched, that was for the score, which is specifically if you want to follow all the other stuff that's going on between Smash Brothers, Street Fighter V, highlights and scores. You can check out the Score esports app, available on both Android and iOS, and check it out today. Now, we're going to be moving on to our next match in Killer Instinct Top 8. How you feeling so far, Tristan?
Now, let me tell you
This has
something
been pretty
about.
good. This has been pretty good. I've seen all these different characters.
Right.
And we got Gnarly Feats going up against Sea Dragon. Now, tell me about Gnarly Feats first.
Again, Gnarly Feats. One of my very, very dear, close friends to the community. I've always stated, since Season 1, the dawn of time, the king of every single Orchid there is. And now he is proving it yet again, making it at the biggest stage. And Sea Dragon, hailing from the online community.
Yeah, Sea Dragon has been notoriously like one of the craziest Glaciuses online.
Right.
Like, when you run into this guy, I was like, what just happened? Like, how did I get killed that fast? Like, he was really impressing people. Had a very good showing at the Killer Instinct World Cup earlier this year. And now he has made a character switch.
That was Water Horses.
Oh, that was Water Horses.
Yeah, Water Horses, two different.
Sea Dragon, Water Horses.
Yeah,
There's a good reason
they have the
I got
same
confused.
haircut,
My
however.
My bad.
Yeah.
Really my bad.
So, again, Sea Dragon is actually known for his aria.
That's
He's
right.
played in only 8-bit beatdown.
That's right. That's right. I've seen the name before because the 8-bit beatdown has been full of a lot of crazy stuff over the past few months. Was Water Horses? Was he actually at Evo?
Negative.
He
Water
wasn't.
Horses wasn't at Evo.
That's where I'm getting confused. As I was talking to people, I'm like, where is he? Because he was
one of the
crazy
kings
good.
of
He
Glacius.
was. Anyway, we
Back to Sea Dragon.
we got one of the best arias going up against Rash.
No, puedos. Ugh! How? Rash? Gnarly Feats. This must be a button check. I
Why?
don't.
No, they just button check. This is no life.
This doesn't make sense. Again, Seadragon is known for his tech with Arya, and this is not a button check.
There we go.
Gnarly Feats playing with Rash. I just don't believe it. Again,
Wow, that flight cancel was pretty cool looking. Went straight back down.
Rash is arguably one of the strongest characters in the game. Being good on the ground, being good in the air, being able to recap, having all tools in every situation. So it's interesting to see Gnarly actually play with Rash versus his arguably greatest Orchid.
One of the craziest things somebody would have told me leading into the top 8 of 2016 KI Finals is that you'd see a very unique selection of characters, but the first Mimic characters you would see is going to be Rash and Arya. Like
Right.
2 Rashes and 2 Aryas? Like what? Here we go.
Wow, again, Shadow Boot, is he going to get the recap? Yes, no, trades with
it
the
traded.
assist.
That's not, maybe that's some interesting tech to get out of it. Trying to make his approach, and Seadragon just has this under control right now. Wow, that grab was for forever.
And Gnarly Feats unfortunate, he couldn't make any use of that instinct. What
Big
manuals
lockout.
from Seadragon?
Shadow Ender? Yep. Keeps him in the corner.
What mix-ups from Seadragon? We are
Lots
not
of pressure.
seeing this from anyone else.
Gnarly Feats just looks kind of stuck.
Right?
There we
Can
go.
he start something? Goes for a quick hash out. Gnarly Feats with the wake up.
Fairly ambiguous cross-up. Seadragon blocked it, no problem.
Gnarly Feats dropping his air combos with
Where is
Rash.
she going? Swiftly backdashes around one of the best normals in the game.
Wake up boot, he's gonna cancel it. What's Gnarly gonna do? Overhead?
Oh,
Tries to go
went
for it.
Empty jump overhead. Very, very interesting.
Wow, can Gnarly make use of this instinct? He's
This
got
is-
25% left.
This is not going to be easy.
Again, having Blade Body out, which is the most vital body.
Oh, actually catches her.
And goes straight
Whoa.
into instinct. I don't get that read. Maybe he was hoping.
He was playing 6 levels too deep.
Right.
He's not ready. Okay, well, I wouldn't be surprised if Gnarly made a character switch. We'll find out.
Another thing is with Arya and Instinct, all 3 of her bodies are active.
Yeah.
However, the negative is that all 3 bodies
Take
will
damage,
take the damage.
you know?
So maybe Gnarly was hoping, hey, maybe he's going for Gress Break or something of that nature and could have killed both bodies at once.
We're looking at a character select screen, so Gnarly is going to make an adjustment or just give himself a break and stick with the same character. However, he is not really seen very much playing Rash. Like
No,
I mean,
negative.
according to a lot of the stuff I've seen over the past few months, he's kind of an Orchid player. Like he kind
The
of
best.
plays a little bit Orchid, just a little.
And again, this is, I would say, tough in Orchid's favor. She's gotten some new tools, but the distance has always been against
Getting
Orchid.
in. Yep.
Getting in is pretty tough for Orchid. She's got some new changes where she could actually change her slide into an instant uppercut, but that doesn't help from full screen against Arya and assist.
She does have one of the best backdashes and some of the best walk speed in the game, but some characters just don't want to play footsies like Arya.
Right.
I just don't want to do
Oh, an
that.
assist. Why not?
Canceling
Wow.
the back heavy punch.
Again, going for the knockup. This is the Gnarly Feet setup. Escapes it, however.
Trades another one. He's been pretty consistent with blocking those nutty mix-ups.
Wow,
Lands
nice
the
overhead
overhead.
from Gnarly Feats. Wow, maybe the nerves is getting to him from the stage. Gnarly Feats is not known to do this.
Big shadow counter opportunity from Seadragon. Can potentially take out the first life bar if he really wants to.
Wow.
Almost.
What a read. I don't believe it.
Wow, it's like he almost didn't anticipate the cat was going to hit, so he just did 2 jabs.
Right. No, strong read from Gnarly, but has the cat to make it safe.
Okay, this isn't gonna lead to a combo. Seadragon going to reset the situation.
And the pressure with Arya's insane in instinct. He has those assists, plus all 3 bodies active. She's the ultimate Gundam.
Ooh, this is gonna hurt. Level 4 Ender on the damage body. Ouch.
Can Gnarly stay alive? This is it.
That's-
Gnarly's gonna lock out.
That could be it.
Unfortunately, the King of Orchids
Nope,
still
chooses to
alive.
go for the knockdown.
Only a real king.
This
Unfortunately,
might be a
is not
miracle.
Gnarly. Gnarly sits at 7th place with Grief.
Needed the blood of the gods to make that comeback. That was not going to be tough against a character that has literal assists behind her back. Good game nonetheless.
Good stuff to Gnarly making 7th place.
Was that in losers?
That was in losers.
That was in losers. So we're going to see Gnarly sadly go home. So Arya is definitely taking advantage of some of these opportunities to get some big damage because she had Blade Body. And the Blade Body ender does a lot.
And again, it's so tricky when she's using assist along with all 3 bodies because she has access to all her mix-ups from all her bodies.
Yeah.
So she has her overhead from her Blade Body. She
only
has,
win an instinct.
Right, only in an instinct. And against, unfortunate.
Well, good match nonetheless. 2 Aryas? Like what? What? Huh?
Right. But
like,
again, 2 totally different playstyles.
2 totally different playstyles of Arya. 2 rashes. The first one didn't go so good, but man, I'm anticipating what we're going to see later today.
Maybe General Ram, my favorite character of all time.
So, okay, interesting conversation about General Ram because at first glance, he gets in the most devastating character in fighting game history.
100% combos.
He's full screen, the worst character of all time.
Yes.
Like, he is the complete polar opposite depending on how you play against him and how you play him. But if you're willing to sacrifice like that game and get yourself in, lose a little bit of damage, he's incredible. So much damage. But we'll be back with more of that right after this, guys. Killer Instinct Top 8 is going to continue here at EVO. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And we are back. Killer Instinct Top 8 continues. The world's greatest Fulgor versus Runex, who I just got information on Twitter is from the Bay Area, and all it said was a 16-year KI player Now, I don't know if he's been playing for 16 years or he's 16 years old. I'm going to say the latter, but if it's the previous, oh my God.
16 years old,
16
showing up
years.
from nowhere. Finally got his parents' permission to show up.
And he's on top 8 Killer Instinct, the grand championship for this game right now, and he's using Omen and doing a pretty good job.
Omen and Rash.
Omen and Rash. That's another thing to really. He's using the frog, the trolliest character in fighting
Yes.
game history. All right, so here we go. This match is going to be interesting. Fulgor's got a couple of moves that can blast through Omen's projectiles, but
Right.
Omen has the trickiness. Omen has the what the heck factor.
Right.
So we'll see how it goes.
High lows for days, being able to cancel out of a ton of things. Nikki actually has tons of experience with Omen fighting in the online qualifiers against Tonori X Skate.
Yep.
So-
Nikki also has the 5 horsepower buff for picking Fulgor's neutral color. His default color is so sick.
So again, Runex. Being able to close the distance is how
Ooh.
usually Nikki will play. But
Nikki
closes
gets
it.
so much damage on full screen blade dash that
Right.
it blows my mind.
That is his favorite move of all
I'm
time.
doing something wrong like when I play this character. So here we go. Ooh,
Cancels
it.
out immediately.
He
What
has-
a confirm.
He has no pips, and that spin speed is not very fast.
Gets the lock. He's got to hit him Tanduro.
Throw? Yep.
There should be the light bar.
Does it. All right, so he's got a decent spin speed in between rounds. Going to get a few
Runex.
more pips, but man, Runex is looking at that bar.
He's got full. No way. Is he going to pull it out?
No.
I don't believe
No.
it. If he pulls it out,
I've only heard myths and legends of what happened in this tournament. I'm assuming it actually didn't happen, that he hit the most difficult thing to hit in the entire game with Omen. It won't happen. Don't worry. Let's
What
just
a break.
focus on the match.
So, again, keeping him in block zone with the multiple fireballs, but uses the invincibility of his blade dash to get through all that pressure.
Keeps it going. Crosses
Here
up in the
comes
front, but
Runex.
Nikki just blocked the whole thing. Wow, great
Instant
uppercut.
uppercut.
Not a lot of damage, but just sets a precedent. Don't jump in at me.
And Nikki's cancels. He always makes the right moves and right reads
Oh,
when
this is
he
going to be
cancels.
huge. He can
He's
kill
got
him here.
double meter.
Oh, just
no,
needed maybe.
only a true master can Runex do this.
Nikki's
He's got the
choosing not
flip
to
out.
break. He broke. Okay, so he
I-
broke the really ambiguous cross under. Like, Nikki straight knows about that. Like, I think he's played against a couple Omens in online tournaments that have happened over the past few months, and he's seen it. That
Right.
Everyone gets hit by what you just saw. Like, everyone.
Yeah, flip out into a delayed slide
Delayed
is
slide
absolutely
that hits
great.
like way behind him.
Right. But yeah, again, the experience from the online tournaments are coming back to Nikki.
Let's see what Runex can do. Uppercuts right through it. Couple jabs confirmed into combo. Hard knockdown. Actually, not a hard knockdown. Interesting. He does have a hard knockdown under it. I'm pretty
Yes,
sure.
he does. Remember one for the full screen.
That's right.
Oh,
Ooh,
he
teleports
cancels from
out.
Nikki.
Pretty
And
much
again,
wasted the meter, though.
Nikki's not afraid to let it rip. He'll pull out that DP, he'll pull out the blade dash to interrupt anything that comes his way.
Nikki has always played Fulgor a little crazy, and that's when he plays him his best.
Right. You have no idea what's coming out? What do you expect?
Yep.
Yeah, teleport mix-ups. Can Runex do anything about this? Doesn't break. What's the mix-up, Runex?
Ooh, wow,
maybe a
that's
mistake.
not good.
He
Giving him a
maybe-
chance to make some momentum. Man, anytime Nikki has seen Omen start chucking fireballs,
Yes.
he teleports right behind an uppercut.
The DP
It's
comes out.
happened quite a few times.
What a
Good
break
break.
on the heavy Nikki, not afraid to break.
Another uppercut. This guy is the master of anti-airing with the Dragon Punch motion. He almost did it again. I think
Wow,
he
he's got him in the
fireball.
corner. He can continue from there.
Okay. Runex is bringing it back. Bringing it back. It's going to work out. It could work out if he
Right.
makes some good.
Again,
Makes some
he's
good.
got full bar.
He's locking Fulgor out of using meter right now as well, which is also important. And he just got it back.
Wow, cancels the
Dude.
fireball into uppercut. Nikki Vengeance.
Is he going to teleport or back up? Nope. Goes for the mix-up. Another mix-up. Where's he
Again,
going?
he's got full instinct. Runex.
Oh
What a break.
my
No,
God.
Runex is still in there. Only a true master. What a break. Gets him in the corner. He can continue this. No, actually breaks
chooses
it.
to break it.
And
that
this
does
is it.
Dash and grab and sends Runex back home. Shout outs to Runex for giving us some legit good matches over his run here in top 8. Who was that guy?
No one will ever
16-year
know.
Killer Instinct veteran, apparently.
Yes. Or 16 years old.
Tell me what he uses on his face. I need it. Maybe 16 years old. I might have read that wrong.
So,
good stuff.
Up to deck.
So we're going to be continuing. It looks like Paul B is coming up, and it's going to get a little crazy. We're moving on to the losers. I think it's semifinal?
Yes.
Still calling quarterfinal right now. And
Paul B versus Sea Dragon. Arya versus potentially
Hisako. Saberwolf, Hisako, or Riptor.
His Riptor.
Right.
Again.
Who else is Paul going to play right now? I think he's been mostly, like, a lot of his experience comes from Season 2, so I'm assuming he's going to use Season 2 characters.
Right.
I haven't really seen Paul anyone
except for Saberwolf, probably.
Yeah,
Saberwolf.
But he played Saberwolf and
right.
didn't do too bad against base not that long ago.
It was really good.
I don't know. We'll see. Arya is a crazy character in Season 3. She was a crazy character in Season 2, but no one really got full control of everything.
And this is the guy that people have mentioned in stories.
Here's an interesting evolution of KI, is that we've had these players that have been kind of character specialists for a long time, and they've done okay, but they haven't done great. Guys like Nikki, for example, has pretty much played Fulgor, and Fulgor alone.
Right.
Not mixing around the roster. He feels that Fulgor can take care of everything, which he pretty much can. Like, on paper, he has no really bad matchups at all. Right. But no one has shown true prowess of the character yet. Usually uses him as a counter pick.
Right.
Got to get some zoning.
Makes sense.
Don't want you to get in. Use him against Thunder, stuff like that.
Right.
Nikki doesn't care. He just goes about using him. And we have these players now that have been playing them for so long that it's like you get to see these characters at their max potential in Season 3.
Right, again. And Sea Dragon, the difference between his Arya and Grief's Arya, you know, the prior Arya we saw earlier was that Sea Dragon isn't afraid to let his combos rip.
No,
he
not
will
at all.
go into level 3 and 4 and always go for Shadow Cash.
We didn't see a lot of level 1 or level 2 enders in the previous match with Sea Dragon. And Arya is one of those characters as well, like has been sticking it out from Season 2 most likely. And now we're seeing some crazy stuff.
Sea Dragon's road here was not easy at all. I think losing to Shin Paolo before making it to top 8.
What is Paul doing? Why is he's hovering over Fulgor?
Because he's Paul B.
He's never played Fulgor. Arya made Fulgor. You can't. That's the lore, man.
Saberwolf? Interesting. Another thing that we haven't seen. Unbelievable. Checking his buttons.
He should unmap everything but heavy kick. We'll see how that goes. You should pull up the command list as well.
No. I can't believe it. Paul B.
We're just going to stop until he picks someone. Don't entertain this. Come on.
But he's Paul B.
Okay, Saberwolf versus Arya, Sea Dragon, and this is Paul B's original character. Like right now, if we're gonna talk about like character specialists, like he was original, tried and true, has the blood of an animal.
Right.
And Sea Dragon has gears and cogs and electricity.
Again,
circuits.
another thing that Paul B that I haven't seen yet is his new dive kick. He actually got a new move.
Yeah.
And that's actually really good on mix-ups on Wake Up.
Maybe it's because he's still playing a little bit of Season 2 Saberwolf.
Right. Jumping heavy kick is an absolute go-to for starting up offense.
Relatively safe, goes a long distance. Wolf's gonna have a hard time getting in. Just keep break. He's just still going. Like he's not willing to stop his combo. Gonna risk the break chance.
Go again, Paul B.
Cross under.
Sea Dragon again, letting it rip.
Ouch. Good block on the assist.
Paul B's so good at his blocks right now. He's blocked every assist and goes for the Paul B special. I'm gonna break on a medium.
Switching sides to the blade body.
Most useful body in all of Arya's arsenal.
Saberwolf getting caught.
Ridiculous.
Oh, landed the hit. Made his way in.
Oh,
great block on the overhead. Could have gone low, no problem.
What a break on the light.
Some really good breaks happening right now.
Paul B! Now he's got his favorite move in the game, the focus dash cancel.
Is he going to recapture? Nope.
No,
didn't get a chance.
Flip out.
There's there's that invincible reversal we were talking about, and Sea Dragon ain't having none of it, man. But it might look like they're on a similar life bar right now. Sea Dragon is very much down in health.
Right.
He has been taking a lot of damage on his assists by making these approaches, and Paul, I think, is just hoping that. He's just taking out the assists.
Wow, what a break from Paul B!
That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. Sea Dragon's gonna have to pop Instinct very soon.
And he lost his blade body, the absolute best body in all of.
Whoa!
Wow!
Whoa!
Very big mistake.
Yeah, it must have been an input error. You don't just raw transform in front of someone's face.
Right. It's like calling out an assist in Marvel. Wow.
So Paul has been making approaches with like back forward heavy kick and just smacking the assists.
Right.
On
And
his
he'll
way
take
in.
the trades all day. He'll take the trades, but hurting those bodies while they're in assist form does more damage than it usually does.
Couple of hits here and there. It's going to take a lot from Sea Dragon to make this possible.
Sea Dragon.
And once again, it works.
What a shadow
Big.
counter. Can Sea Dragon do this?
He has meter.
Can Sea Dragon do this?
It's not going to do a lot because he doesn't have the damage ender. 52 is a lot. It could have been like 65.
He still has an assist body. No instinct. Paul B. He just needs one hit.
Oh, man. He was making it close. He was making it a good game.
He has one more body.
Tough.
I don't believe it.
There's no health on that thing.
No, Paul's.
No!
Paul B.
Oh, he's dead. Game over. All right.
Paul B. The champion. The people's champion.
The whole crowd was booing?
I think so. He's the villain of this community, but my hero. And the hero that we deserve. Sea Dragon, any adjustments? Not too sure. Again, the assist, we're just getting knocked left and right, like you were
very
saying.
comfortable.
Every time he's throwing out those assists, Paul B will just take the stray hit, knock Sea Dragon out of whatever he was starting, and hit those assists.
Neutral jump catches the anti-air. Blocking all of this stuff, just not even committed to the attacks. I think he's just waiting to snipe assists. Yeah,
Right,
he
yeah,
is.
again,
he totally
he
is. You saw crouching medium punch, tried to bite it out of the sky.
Blows out the combo. Sea Dragon, what's going on?
Nerves might be getting a little bit to Sea Dragon.
Ooh, almost dropped the combo there.
Whoa, what's going on? Season 3 stuff. Caught the backdash and interrupted his own combo, and Sea Dragon returns the favor with a shadow counter. What the hell is going on?
Damn, another break from Paul B. Paul B has broken every heavy that Sea Dragon has thrown out.
Yeah, dude, if you see Paul, he's doing crouching medium kick like every single time an assist comes out, trying to hit it before it hits him. But it didn't work in that situation. This is definitely in favor of Sea Dragon right now.
Blade body is out. Again, the best body. Overhead.
Overhead.
And wake-ups.
No breaks from Paul at all. This is one of the hardest shadow moves to break in the game, and he couldn't do it.
This is it. And Sea Dragon putting him in a ton of blocks in the corner.
Oh, this is going to be huge.
He's got to hit him.
1, 2. Oh, my. This is what Paul needs. The approach is going to have to come from something tricky. Wow.
What don't worry about it. Animation didn't even start.
I'll just break it on first frame.
No, and Paul B goes for the hardest read of his life on a heavy.
That was very, very different. The first, and in all honesty, in that first round, we were seeing Arya doing some stuff, dropping some combos, like not committing and finishing. It was like, ooh, are the nerves getting to Sea Dragon?
Right.
And then all of a sudden, like something clicked and just went nuts.
Again, the audience against Paul B.
And he's going to character select.
Again, I think Sea Dragon calmed down on calling the assist because the first round he kept calling assist out over and over again, and Paul B was just running slash all day.
See, I don't know if Paul B has the code for the last character in the bottom right. He might. And if it's in the game, it's legal, man. He might pick Luigi.
Will we see General Ram? The best character in this game.
Sender's waiting. He's like, what you going to do? I'm waiting. Just do it, boss. Oh, man.
Goes to Hisako. Interesting. Maybe using invincible
I have no idea how this is going to go
counters.
if he picks Hisako. Arya doesn't. Most of Arya's attacks are like projectiles. Like the knee. Like she can't counter that stuff.
And he locks in with Hisako.
There we go. Well, maybe he knows something we don't. I mean, he probably does. He's in top 8.
Some of the weaknesses of Hisako is committing to her dashes, committing to jumps, and Arya deals so well with that. So maybe Paul B seeing something we're not.
Arya is like the queen of coverage.
Right.
Like she's got things to do the job for her as well as her base attacks and specials. Let's see how. Wow. Oh god. Oh god, Hisako. You're gonna be fine. Make the approach.
Okay, goes for the sweep. Hard knockdown, nothing. Jumps out of his pressure.
Literally just jumped out of pressure. That is. Paul's waiting for, Paul is literally waiting for wake-ups.
Very interesting.
Good hit.
Wow, Paul B. Patience has paid off.
Got the lockout as well. And he put a shadow in there just for some damage.
And he's getting
the setup?
Again, command grab not for damage, but the next setup.
So there's the hard knockdown. Where's he going? Stayed on the front. Sea Dragon blocked it. Good neutral jump. Couldn't convert the combo, though.
Wow, got the assist.
Cool.
What a awkward hit.
Paul knows what he's doing in this matchup. He's ready for it. He's teleporting around, hitting assists behind after they're being thrown. Dashing forward, like, he's making some very good choices right now, and it's showing in the life bar.
Dragon not converting off that assist hit. What a hit!
Go. Taking off the first body. Here comes the blade.
Wow, what a conversion.
Is he gonna break? Okay, so he got it.
Sea-Dragon.
He needs to convert this into big damage right now, and he's going to be able to.
Is he gonna Shadow Cash out?
Shadow Ender almost did it. Yeah, there's a big difference in damage done.
What a Shadow Command grab. Paul B's gonna get the setup. He actually, hard knockdown. What is it?
Uppercut.
He's uppercut.
And there we go. Pretty much even on life. Like, it's maybe a little bit in favor of Sea-Dragon.
Wow, again, meeting him in the air and winning. Winning in the air.
He's won every time. That is a clutch break from Sea-Dragon, though, but he took off a lot of damage. He hit the assist a couple times.
Right, and having his instinct on both of his bodies did damage in that instance.
Cotter can't convert the combo. 5%. Need to be bigger than that.
Wow, got the
He's
lockout.
gonna get it, too.
Spend all the shadow he can.
All right.
He's got to block these mix-ups.
He got the empty jump low, but didn't convert it.
Oh
but
my God, breaking these lights.
He'll just break the light linker, no problem.
What a convert.
Huge shadow counter.
Sea-Dragon so close to finishing this.
No breaks from, oh my God,
Missed
Paul
on the
missed the
heavy.
heavy breaker. Here comes Instinct. Empty jump low, and he got it. He got it. He converted that time, and it allowed him to continue top 8 at EVO, and Paul B
has been eliminated.
In all honesty, I have to give it to Paul. He's been focusing on a lot of other games in late months, and this performance is crazy. To get this far in a game that he hasn't really mained, very impressive.
And again,
thank you for the show.
Paul B feeling so much more confident than the way Sea-Dragon's looking right now. He just feels like he's at home.
Sea-Dragon won that. He didn't look confident. He looked like he might have lost it. If you didn't know, Paul could have won that. But either way, fantastic match. A couple of characters you usually don't see going up against each other, and we thought that was definitely going to go, in all honesty, we can be honest with each other. We thought that was going to go in Aria's favor.
Right, definitely.
So,
distance.
Good stuff. We got some more matches coming up, and I think right after this we're going to have Nikki versus Sea-Dragon.
Unbelievable.
So, lore-wise, got to know the story behind it. Aria created Fulgor. We're going to find out what's going to happen. And these are the two of the best for these characters. And I can't wait. I can't wait. So, just to let you guys know, Gaming Gen has been a huge provider of tournaments all across North America, and EVO is no different. Official equipment, merchandise, vendors for the Championship Series of EVO, but they do stuff like consoles, signage, banners, as you can see below. Check them out. Gaming Generation's been providing consoles for these events. Very cool guys. I know a lot of them personally, and hit them up if you need them. We also have a video coming up from Astro. Check it out. All right, folks, thank you for joining us once again. EVO 2016 Top 8 continues. And we're looking at loser semis right now, featuring Circa Nikki and BHC Dragon. Brutal honesty. Pretty sure it's BHC Dragon. Who do you think's going to take this one, Shin Tristan?
To be honest, Nikki's playstyle is just so hard to fight against. Being able to cancel from pips, being able to teleport, have meaty fireball setups, and Arya has those same properties in some of her bodies, but
Absolutely.
it's not always there for as it is with Fulgor at all times.
They do share a couple of similar robotic like traits,
Right.
But at the same time, Fulgor can play crazy when he has meter,
Right.
And Nikki is the best at playing crazy.
He
and
is
it's very
not
entertaining to
afraid.
watch. I get scared as playing Fulgor sometimes, and this guy teaches people that you should not play this character scared.
And again, they're going straight into it. Blade Dash is, again, Nikki's favorite move. He's either 0, maybe -1, but always +2 if he charges it up.
Yep. There's a little bit of charge behind it. That's what you got to do.
Again, maybe Sea Dragon's trying to keep his
Wow.
distance.
Nikki just hit 2 of the assists that were thrown out with projectiles.
What a teleport.
Another approach with Blade Dash. Doesn't catch, though. Empty jump, low, medium
Wow,
kick.
locks out on the heavy.
Big
Sea Dragon is
damage.
guessing. That is a total sign of guessing.
Oh, my. That was very painful, man. You get locked out.
Again, Ghost has all 3 bodies at her disposal. He's got to make the offense count.
Very sick blocking from Sunicki right there. He
Right.
dashed forward, didn't go for a low, went for the overhead. Nikki knew the whole thing was going to happen. Sea Dragon has got to convert big here. Maybe get a lockout? Yes, he got it.
He's got to spend all the
Gotta
shadow
be
hit
big
him.
damage.
Tantidissimo. Meets him in the air, jumping media punch.
Empty jump low, blocked by Nikki. Good uppercut.
Nice
Not charged
overhead.
enough, and Sea Dragon, they're kind of even right now.
Yeah, they're just about even.
Nikki sitting on
Has the
full.
high beam!
Gonna spit it. Didn't.
He's got to cash it out.
I was about to say 34%. That's way too much. Oh,
Right.
it's Arya. Okay. Is he gonna get the cash out?
And
He
gets
didn't
the
because it was
lockout.
broken.
Both of them guessing against each other. This is no bueno.
This definitely looking good for Sea Dragon right now. Empty jump lows.
Wow, guesses
Locks
from
out.
Nikki. Guesses from Sea Dragon.
Okay. This is, once again, it doesn't look like it, but we're just about even.
Right. Guesses from both sides. I don't think any of them are reacting. It's just coming out.
It's all gut.
Chips him out.
Chooses to chip out the body. Final one up. He's gonna pop Instinct, I'm sure.
It's gonna be such a
Because
tough.
Nikki's fine with doing chip damage.
Right, again.
He's fine with converting this small stuff. Uppercut. Ooh.
Wow. Nice
Oh my
shadow
God.
counter.
That could be the biggest shadow counter of its life. It
Gets
is.
the lockout.
It's going to
Sea
be the
Dragon's gonna
biggest.
take it.
He did it. That was an incredibly clutch shadow counter.
Sea Dragon not even looking a little bit excited.
Nope. This was in a crazy spot. He shadow countered from the blocking animation of the fireball and teleported after Fulgor teleported in the crouching medium kick, caught it, won the game. Good stuff. That's all I could really say.
I got to take this guy to the poker room. His poker face is immaculate. Sea Dragon up 1 game. Circa Nikki's going to have to pull something out. Maybe more uppercuts. Maybe more dashes. Who knows?
Nikki is known for his very critical breaks, as we just saw a couple of them right there. That usually wins a lot of his matches. It's some extremely good breaking.
Such great backdashes from Sea Dragon, avoiding most of this pressure and drop combos.
Nikki specifically didn't break the heavy to break the light immediately after. Nikki broke every single combo. Every single combo. It's like we're like number 5 right now.
Nikki just has a wheel of fortune just saying light, medium,
not
heavy.
One lockout.
What a read from Sea Dragon. He's got him in the corner.
Is Nikki gonna break it again?
Oh,
okay, so
no, he locked out.
you can't break them all. And eventually it's going to get locked out. So here we go. This definitely in favor of Sea Dragon right now.
Absolutely ridiculous. Nikki, however, almost
Has to cancel it to
canceled
make it
into
save.
cancel into cancel. He's got blade body.
He pretty much just spent all of his pips doing that. Gets the medium breaker. Absolutely needs it right now. Good punish.
Oh, that was opening to Ender. Could have broke out of that.
I think that
That was.
not too sure. It happened so fast.
He's got access to all 3 bodies now.
Nikki is waking up and dashing forward. He wants to get in.
Sea Dragon is taking massive damage on all bodies right now.
Oh, punches it right on the way in. Those assists are about to die.
He's out of instinct now. He's fighting individually.
A huge conversion. It actually breaks the hardest shadow move to break in the game.
Uppercut again?
We're getting really close here. The next hit from Sea Dragon can kill Nikki. No problem. Here it comes, and he did it!
Sea Dragon is taking
takes
Nikki!
out Nikki! That was nuts. Like, well, it follows the lore. The creator wins.
Sea Dragon on top. The online player that we have not seen in tournament yet shows up to dominate Nikki, who's been in absolutely all top threes of all tournaments.
Sea Dragon just consecutively took out Paul B and Nikki has been at the top of many lists for this tournament.
What a clutch counterbreaker at the end. Again, he knew Nikki had no other choice. 10% health left.
I don't even know what to expect after this. Like, there is so many things that we were not expecting what to happen, but I can tell you this. We're going to be watching Hollywood Sleep, F3 Hollywood Sleep versus Ultra Arcade Base.
Again, we've seen this before. And what actually comes down to it is who chooses the right character first.
And that's the thing. It's like, who's going to get the first game? We were just talking about that.
Right.
Once you get that one match, you have an advantage because they start counterpicking like crazy.
Right.
These guys are notorious for picking a few other characters. So whoever's going to get that first jump, however close it might be, is going to have an advantage because I think Base might play Jago at some point here.
Right, I'm pretty confident in that.
Very good. There has been, like Thompson, for example, got really far with Jago, and in some previous tournaments actually won with Jago.
Back to back.
Actually, that's true. He won back to back, and he barely didn't make it into top 8 apparently.
Right.
So, I don't know. It's going to be kind of weird if we don't see a Jago in top 8 for Killer Instinct, and I wouldn't be surprised if we picked him here because Jago's pretty dang good in Season 3, man.
I wouldn't be surprised if a blind pick was requested. Maybe seeing Jago. He likes using Jago against Arbiter. He won't pull out Spinal in that. And again, Arbiter is such a strong character.
Yep.
I don't think Sleep
Everyone's talking about Arbiter nowadays,
right?
Because his game plan works on everybody.
Right.
If there is going to be a blind pick, I'm pretty sure Sleep removes his glasses because he only can see with them on. There we go.
And no, it's locked in. He's going to Spinal. Switching the themes. Gargos' theme. Interesting.
Gargos' theme from Killer Instinct 2 is so nuts. And it's pretty crazy in this game, so here we go. Arbiter versus Spinal. And I think these guys have been pretty familiar with these characters throughout this tournament. They've been playing them a lot. Sleep pretty much got here with Arbiter, like we were saying.
Right.
And so far in top 8, we've been seeing a lot of Spinal from base. So here we go. Winners, finals of Killer Instinct.
Wow, already starting off so strong, spending 4 of his bullets right away.
Single break opportunity, 36%.
Wow, so tricky from Sleep. Again, you're invulnerable at
Overhead
the beginning
lands,
frames. Wow, and recaps from it.
Everything is going in Sleep's favor right now, and the match just
again.
started.
Gets the recap. Base, now it's his time. He's got him in the corner.
Oh, uses the grenade, but now he's completely out. There's no way to wake up safely except using a shield.
Using a shield or using one of his grenades to blow up on his own head.
Oh, drop manual from base.
Using tons of carbine ammunition.
Sleep has to commit a lot of bullets to making those big unbreakable combos, and it is showing right now.
Wow!
Whoa. Where was that skull?
It bounced from the back.
What? Huh?
It bounced from behind and went for an overhead.
No problem.
Base still got a skull on him. Base brought it all the way back.
Oh, couldn't absorb it. He's got a block. Actually used his own grenade against him.
Again, grenades won't work against Arbiter if he has shield on, but that costs 1 meter.
Crouching heavy kick, a big commitment from base.
Wow, and Sleep
Very
breaks
pretty,
it.
and he broke the only thing you could break in that combo. He knew it.
And Base doing his best to chase him down. He's got to get ammunition. He's got it.
Not
He's
safe
got
from
one
the
bullet.
explosion, though.
Wow, what a break!
Late break.
Sleep's got a bag on it, the noodle.
Doesn't have enough for Shadow Ender.
Gonna be the last hit.
Still a lot of hit. Has the grenade, though. Sets him up.
Still has.
Spinal's got to pop Instinct at some point. And he's out of carbine.
He's absolutely out.
This is where you get to go crazy against him. He does not have any bullets. He lost all his projectiles.
Breaks the mediums.
But he has combo breakers.
And again, he got a grenade on him. Base has got to respect it. No!
Oh, he got hit by the
converts it.
overhead.
We might
Good
see
stuff.
a change from Base's end. He did absolutely great in that game, but having to chase down Sleepy must have been very irritating.
Yeah. And it was at the end there was a huge vulnerability because Arbiter was out of carbine shots,
Right.
and that is a giant resource that makes that character very good, but only when he has it.
So again, Base
Sticking to the rematch. Here we
goes
go.
right back into it.
I'm all for it.
Right.
That was a solid game. Couple things in somebody else's favor, and that would have been yours.
Oh, again, that grenade usage to get people off you.
Sleep just doesn't want to deal with it. Good throw. Using the skulls to
again,
cancel
just
into
trying
run.
to get out of that pressure.
Oh, wow.
Uses
Great
his
backdash from Sleep, yeah.
Cancels out into shield.
Spinal doesn't have any projectiles right now,
A lot of
Has
shield
instinct
usage.
already, yeah.
Already used all his meter for it.
but he has a lot of grenades and he's barely used any carbine shots.
Wow, what a cross-up.
Wakes up with a jump. Great teleport from Spinal. Wow, a lot of neutral game being played right now.
Neutral jumps from Base's end has been helping him a ton. These mix-ups from Base. Oh no! It didn't work.
He was in stun, so you can't grab people when they're already in block stun. Approaching from the front. Still sitting
again,
on
he's
the
got his
sitting on the
ammunition.
first life bar. Almost 30 seconds into this match.
Absorb the grenade.
One chance break.
Cancels
Teleport.
out.
Oh, didn't get it.
Nice block from Sleep. Almost got hit by his own grenade.
The defense in this first round has been astounding.
Wow.
And big commit on the counter breaker. He's going to take as many resources as he possibly can.
He's going to keep it away from preventing Sleep from getting any more instinct. So here's another setup. Base has his skulls to cancel into any move he wants. Cancels immediately. The jab confirms from Sleep are absolutely absurd.
Absolutely. I'm in awe of this match right now. Like every move seems so calculated because the characters have such crazy approaches.
Wow, and used his shield to absorb the bullet and continue his offense. What an
Landed
overhead.
the overhead. This is looking pretty good for Sleep now. He's got a lot of resources to back him up. Doesn't convert the combo. Lands another overhead though.
Uses the
Another
shield.
overhead. He was trying to go for a reset.
Hold on. Base has got him where he wants him. A lot of chumps.
Skull got absorbed, but I think he's still cursed by it. He's not going to be gaining any more meter.
What a
he
break
hit
on
him.
a heavy.
Pops it. Oh, almost punished. Hits
Got
him
him
with
in
the
the
raw
corner.
meaty.
He's going to keep it away.
Oh my.
What a jumps from Sleep.
Oh!
Gets the command. Is he going to spend the last
Yes,
bullet?
he did.
Sleep
That
makes
did
it.
Since this is winners finals, we're not completely done yet. They have to take 3 out of 5.
It's 3 out of 5. Base has a chance. Will he switch to Cinder or Jago?
I'm almost thinking he's going to go Jago. Like, I don't know. This is working out okay, but rematch.
Back into it.
Spinal isn't stopping the resource management, which is the whole point of the skulls and the curses. He's not stopping the bullets and the grenades, which is what is really good right now with Arbiter.
Base, it seems like he just struggles so far from full screen while Arbiter's chucking grenades, using his Prophet's Bane to keep him at bay.
Prophet's Bane?
Yes.
The lore?
The lore is true. Spartan 117, reporting for service. Wow.
Good command, or good regular grab, sets up into the combo. Loses the
Mistimes
grenade,
it.
though.
He's going to cancel out.
Wow, that neutral jump just barely missed.
Has him in the
conversion.
corner. Wow,
Launches
drops
him.
the combo.
Is that like a reset?
Yeah, I think Sleep might have been holding up in the corner.
This
Because
is
this is
very
where
close
Base
right
shines. He's got him in the corner. He's got him protected.
Oh, he caught it. Big commitment.
He's got a block. He's going to open him up somehow. Sleep's got to escape. Is he going to use a grenade?
Spinal's jumping heavy kick is hilarious, and he's using it a lot right now. That's going to do it. He's going to take the first round. Base down 2 games. This is going to be a big comeback if he's going to make it.
Again, Base has full ammunition. 5 bullets on deck.
Blocks the overhead this time. Again.
The jabs from Sleep.
That
Sleep
overhead,
just loves
believe it or
pressing
not,
it.
leaves Arbiter at advantage.
Oh,
So
nice
there we
bullet. And he has almost a full clip. I think he's only spent maybe 2 or 3 of his bullets.
Yeah.
That is a huge combo conversion.
He has made a big change in his game plan. It's not to use as many bullets. And this could definitely help him in clinching this victory and continuing on to grand finals if Sleep does it. Ooh, couple wasted bullets. Locking Spinal down. I think he just saw, I have too many bullets. Time to start using some. Good block.
The overhead blocks on base's end. Sleep has been throwing those a lot, and he might use the rest of his bullets. He's keeping away his instinct.
Oh, there was much more damage that could have been gotten from that. Makes him waste a grenade.
Gets him in the corner. Base, he's got to block. Sleep's got to learn how to block this pressure. Oh, this jab.
Jabs are making it through. Catches him this time.
He's got his shield up. He can use a grenade.
Spinal just got instinct, but he's going to get a grenade.
He's got his mix-up available. Grenade, he's got to respect that.
Yeah, he had to respect it.
And Sleep has no more carbine ammunition.
This is also...
No, he's got another grenade on him.
Base has instinct, but he hasn't been able to use it very much because Sleep has been locking him down with grenade pressure.
Wow, misses his overhead.
He missed it, and he thought he had it.
Base, is he going to be able to... He got the lockout.
That's going to do
it. Hit him, Base. He's going to stay alive.
Oh my, he went for, I think it was a standing light kick manual, and it whiffed. So the next move that came out was supposed to be Ultra, but since it wasn't comboing, he got a Shadow.
He tried using the Shadow as a opener to get to the damage ender, because I think Base was just about the edge.
Yeah.
So he thought it was going to convert.
Because standing light punch combos into standing light kick.
Right.
Yeah.
And he missed it. He was just an inch away from having that, and that lockout was cruel.
That was crazy. I mean, that's just bad luck in all honesty. That usually does combo, but it is short.
I don't know if...
Please, yeah, let's do it. Forget it. Forget it. Let's just act like
practicing Gargos?
Let's just act like this isn't top 8 winners finals of EVO 2016. One of the craziest fighting games.
And goes to goes to Gargos. We'll Sleep.
You know what? I'm all down for it. I am all down for this.
Sleep particular with
this.
Let's
rock and roll.
No way.
Mix the
lock. He chose Gargos. Gargos, again, an intense character, but with absolutely no wake-up. And that is where Base
Spinal's going to sit full screen and just power devour every single one of those punches, man. I'm pretty sure they're all, like, specials, so he can just absorb them and turn them into skulls.
Right.
And that's one of Gargos' biggest game plans, is keeping you full screen with portal punches. Anyway, this character is one of the latest in Killer Instinct for you guys that don't know. He's the ultimate godly bad guy, and not a lot of people have figured him out yet.
Right, again,
we're going to find out right now.
His weakest point is wake up, and that's exactly where Base shines, is crushing your wake up consistently. Overhead, low, skull, cancel, grab.
I could explain so much stuff about Gargos right now, but I'm going to wait till we see it, because get ready.
Wow, again, nice cancel. Takes away his instinct.
Takes away the meter, sacrifices damage to get meter.
Whoa,
what kind of conversion was that?
That's not possible.
We're going to need data.
Brings out his minion.
He just summoned a minion. He actually has a helper that's going to stab Spinal in the back.
And he's going to stay out there all game.
He's going to get the conversion.
No way.
Broke the heavy.
I don't believe it.
Hollywood Sleep is up a almost half-life bar on base in Winners Finals.
And again, it's going to take 2 hits to take out that minion. That minion is very annoying. It's your job to take him out.
Okay, so he might be dead. Yes, he is. He only has 2 hits that he can take. Yep, he summons another one.
No, who is it?
Takes him down.
He takes 1 hit.
This guy has 3 hits. It's Jerry and Larry. This one's Larry.
Pain and suffering.
Okay, takes him another hit. He has 1 hit point left.
Wow.
Got the portal punches.
I actually think his minion absorbed the skull.
Yeah.
Maybe a mistake on his end.
Mistake on his end. Still has 1 minion. He wants to get the other one up as soon as possible. Cancels it into Stone Skin. And again, I can explain a lot about this right now, but don't worry about it.
He can not block in this form, so he's got to attack at all costs.
Not blocking is one of those pieces of data. got the instant overhead into the stab, but couldn't convert it.
And
Summons again, and this is where...
And there's 2 minions on the screen.
All right.
He's got him fighting
this
for his
is where
end.
things become almost impossible if you're able to get 2 minions out at once.
What a reset.
This is looking insane, and Hollywood Sleep is
is
about to
just-
continue with Gargos if he's able to
And
take
he's
out this last
controlling
bit.
all his minions to fight.
And Spinal
Faces-
literally fell apart because he had no idea what the hell was going on.
It was
Oh
absolutely
my.
insane.
Okay. Well, that was interesting. I love this character, by the way. Playing Gargos is so much fun.
Gargos is a treat.
Well, we were fairly curious
Right.
what made him make that decision, and now it makes perfect sense.
So again, Base tried to jump back in order to get, you know, the blue minion in front of him so he could take him out. But that just led to Sleep teleporting right behind him and
Wow.
being able to take out another.
Standing heavy punch into reset, into command throw, into another command throw?
to minions doing whatever they want.
I gotta watch this when I go home so I can steal all of this.
His minions again just doing
and
absolutely
he
everything.
So he summoned Larry to start doing the spinny things. Sorry if we don't know the official names, guys. But you don't see Gargos a lot in KI, mostly because he's new and mostly because he's got a lot of wacky play styles. He does a lot of everything, but he does it good, but not like extremely well.
Right.
Until you see Sleep go absolutely nuts with him. Anyway, we got Losers Finals. Sea Dragon continuing on with Arya. Extremely dominant performance so far. And Base has made the switch that we were all anticipating that he'd eventually make, but it's not to Jago, it's to Cinder.
And Sea Dragon, I just can't believe he's made it this far.
Yeah,
He is
I'm
absolutely
extremely happy for
insanely
him.
ridiculous.
This guy's been playing online for a very long time, and to make a showing at EVO like this is truly impressive.
Right. Base, again, I noticed with his Cinder play, he's always content. Level 4, level 3, won't go for damage ender, always a burnout ender. He wants that consistent flame.
Got to keep her on fire. Ooh,
Nice
weird conversion.
Is
Jump
he going to
heavy
get the
kick.
recap?
Beautiful stuff. God, man, watching
And
Cinder
takes
is
out.
watching good Cinders is a delight because that stuff is not easy. Activates into the multiple bodies. Wow, just caught him right in the face.
Right. Again, however, Sea Dragon.
No breaks from Base. Not one. Didn't even try. Base is the most patient player in Killer Instinct I have ever seen.
Again, Sea Dragon's lost his blade body, and that was the first body, and that's actually what fights Cinder the best in this matchup.
Didn't convert the rest of it. Didn't want to go into launcher.
Wow. Hey. Sea Dragon's just getting overwhelmed.
Oh, broke something. I don't even. He broke a medium. I didn't see it.
Sea Dragon trying his best to keep his distance, but Cinder has a keep away game of his own.
Yeah, he does. Absolutely. Cinder gets you with a bomb, and then you don't want to jump.
Wow,
Big.
doesn't break. He's got
This
hit
could
him.
be big. He could take out this body.
Again, going out for
Just go
burnout.
for the fire.
He just wants the casual damage.
Uh-oh. That might do it. This setup right here is going to be a lot of chip damage.
Ken's got him in the corner. All this block
Good jab.
pressure.
Very good jab.
Wow, pushed him out
Man.
with the assist.
Sea Dragon has not been able to take down the first life bar of Base's Cinder. I think Base might have the answer.
Against Arya. Nice uppercut from Sea Dragon. It's going to be very hard without Blade Body. Wow,
And
knew he was pressing buttons.
Here
Is he going to
comes
get
the
the recap?
conversion, and he's going to get it.
It breaks whatever that was.
Well, I'll break it. No problem.
Cat Base just all over him. Sea Dragon not
delayed-
having an answer.
Delayed chain combo, and he's going to take it. All right, so Sea Dragon is going to have to make a big change here. This is best 3 of 5. He's going to get a few opportunities, but have we seen Sea Dragon even play anyone else in this tournament so far?
No, he is known for his Arya as the legendary Arya, and that's only it. Maybe he'll teach us something else. Maybe there's something hidden in his arsenal.
I would take a quick break and just go to the character select screen, have a breather, and what the hell is going on? What?
Hisako is back again against Cinder. Very strange choice because Cinder kind of dominates the air and it's all over Hisako in this matchup. I'm not sure what Sea Dragon sees.
I don't know. Well, we saw someone blast out Hisako earlier in a matchup that was like, I think it was Hisako versus like Sea Dragon.
Hisako versus Paul B.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And we didn't know what was going to happen there. You don't see Hisako versus Cinder very often. Maybe he knows something we don't.
Counter could play a huge role.
Very true. Actually, very true. Against Trailblazers making their way in.
Right.
Sets it up. The bomb's on. Good block.
And totally safe after that Trailblazer.
Yeah.
You need a shadow counter.
It's very annoying. It looks like the most unsafe move in the game, and all of a sudden he just runs away.
Is he going to get the recap?
Wow.
Yeah, Base has been so good with his conversions.
Man,
wow.
Seadragon hasn't been able to start anything with Hisako yet. Oh, wow.
Wow, the flames
he
are...
didn't get the multiple hits.
At a level 4, Seadragon had a break. It seems like Seadragon's locking out a lot.
Committing
Maybe
hard.
Unfamiliarity on the auto doubles,
Yeah.
linkers. Breaks heavies.
Delayed heavy. Wow. Overhead low. I'm just going to block them all.
Wow, again, nice backdash from Base.
Base seems to understand where Hisako wants to approach from, and he's doing a pretty good job at countering right now.
What a
But Seadragon's been hitting some clutch
nice
breaks.
Counter. That's exactly what we were talking about. Maybe 2 medium.
Oh, yep.
God. These delayed breakers.
Yeah.
Maybe going against Seadragon.
Base has broken the delayed doubles every single time.
Right.
Big conversion.
This has got a...
Oh, every time Seadragon has had an opportunity to get a little bit of decent damage, he's lost it. I have heard Combo Breaker so much in the past 30 seconds. This is ridiculous. Catches him this time. Here we go. Get some raw damage.
Nice from Seadragon. Caught him sleeping at the wheel. What is it on Wake Up? Thought he was jumping up.
Ooh, that even hit.
Cancel.
And he's going to bring this back and take the first life bar? Not quite.
No.
Not quite.
Again, Base has instinct.
The craziest things with these like instinct breaks, I like to call them, is that you guess wrong and you lose 60% or something like that, man. It's so scary.
Seadragon not being able to recap off that.
Oh, wow. What was Base going for there? And now he got locked out. And this is where Hisako's going to make it hurt. Ow, ow.
And goes for the damage ender. Goes for her command grab. Trying to beat out any normal throws.
Seadragon
what a read on the backdash.
He was not looking good in the first round, but he's looking good now.
Ooh, had the right read, but did not recap. Very unfortunate. All flamed up as well.
Takes it. All right. Clearly a good decision. Clearly a good decision.
Max, I don't know why you thought Hisako was a bad pick.
Oh, I didn't say it was a bad pick. It was a mysterious one.
That is very true. A lot of Hisako usage, a lot of Arya usage.
I mean, I've been trying to keep up with a lot of the online tournaments, and whenever Hisako pops up, everyone's like, "Whoa, Hisako! What is he doing?" And I'm like, "She's good, but you just really don't see her in tournament a lot, I guess."
Just a very hard character to use, just because walk speed is so slow.
Just multiple times in top 8 of EVO 2016. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe things will change after this.
Right.
Maybe the forums will light up in a different direction.
And Spinal's back. Base is back from the dead, literally.
Okay, so we saw this earlier. I'm not too sure who it was, but we saw Undead versus Undead. This was very early in top 8. Let's see how this goes.
Versus Base.
Yeah. Let's see how different Seadragon's playstyle of Hisako is from Paul B's.
Nice neutral jump again.
That's exactly what Base wanted.
It's working so well against so many people in top 8 right now.
Good counter. Is the break coming? Nope, not that time. Not a break there either. And we're
Seadragon going for the damage ender yet again. Nice
the
command grab on
has
Wake Up.
definitely changed.
What a
great power devour. Counter hit combos. Ooh, dropped it though.
Nice cancels again. He's got to eat all this.
Base is the master of doing run cancels. Like, he catches you in the moments you would never expect. Converts the combo?
Nice,
yes,
and
he does.
You get that with instinct. Ooh, tries to cancel it. To no avail. Base. Oh, wasn't able to get that last goal, but it hit from behind.
Bounced right behind him. And with that, the nicest thing about Spinal now, since the curses don't allow you to build any more bar, she didn't get any instinct meter for that.
Oh, what breaks again. I think Base is picking up on the habit that Seadragon is going for a lot of light linkers. He's maybe not mixing it up.
That's going to convert.
Mediums or heavies.
He's not going to go for anything. Yeah, don't want to give Spinal meter. You don't want to give him instinct.
He's still got 3 bullets to cancel into whatever he wants.
Good interrupt. Put him back in the corner.
He's
this
got
is
him in the corner.
Really bad for Seadragon.
Catches him out of what?
The most clutch command grab
I knew he was
to reverse
jump
the
up.
position.
He knew he was going to jump. Here comes Sea Dragon.
Uh-oh.
Nice power devour.
Uh-oh. This is going to hurt. And the setup after.
And again,
and here it
goes
comes
for the parry. No, nothing. What a command grab yet again.
There are command grabs that are sneaking in between the cracks right now. And that's going to do it.
No, and base.
Yep, base takes it.
Up 2-1.
So he's up 2-1. Now, base has that 1-game lead. Is Sea Dragon going to go back to Arya?
Right, because then
No.
again, he could just switch back to Cinder and take care of Arya.
Exactly. That 1-game lead is going to be all important. He's going to have to eventually. Nope. Rematch? Another one of character select.
Right.
He's eventually, like, if he did switch, he's got to deal with that matchup. He's
Right,
going to
he's
have
gotta
to go
stick it
back
out.
and deal with Cinder. Yeah.
Oh, it goes
it's
to
happening.
Arya.
It's happening.
So maybe he believes take out his Spinal and his Cinder. He's going to have to stick it out.
So the prediction is that if Sea Dragon does well here, ties it up at 2-2, he's going to have to pretty much allow base to switch to Cinder after that and do the same thing we saw in the first game.
Right. And that was not very
and
pretty.
that
on
was
Sea
not
Dragons.
pretty. Like, Cinder was very dominant that entire
Right.
match. We'll see.
And neutral jumps from base. Just because Spinal has such a dense jump, it's very hard to
that
anti-air
heavy
him.
punch, man.
Right.
Reaches far, long, and very low.
Oh, nice bait. Got him in the corner. Great
Throws him
damage with
back
the throw
in.
at the end.
Dude, once again,
What a throw.
it has been the benefactor. Wow. Okay, so this is looking pretty good for base right now. Let's see how
Yeah.
Sea Dragon can turn it around.
Base now Sea Dragon has her blade body, but nothing. Blade body can make a difference in this matchup. There's tons of utility.
Every time Sea Dragon's trying to get out of something, he's unable to.
Nice overhead from Sea Dragon. Gets the lock. I gotta spend all the shadow. Gotta bag on Thunduro.
Oh my, okay. Bringing it back, bringing it back.
Man, blade body's so good. Another wake up throw.
Teleport, nope, actually not, just chose to block. Throws him back in.
Neutral jumps from base.
Skulls are coming back, they're coming back.
You've got to hit Spinal to get rid of those skulls. You have to actually hit him or absorb the skulls yourself, or they'll keep bouncing.
Spinal's doing all this damage. She's not gaining any meter or instinct. Big conversions. The next body's about to die. Is he going to use meter to kill
Wow.
it? Yes, he is. One body left. This is looking pretty good for base right now.
Again, having blade body is huge. Another overhead connects.
He
Blade
has
body
no
again is
assists.
so useful.
He has no assist to work with. This is still going to be tough. A base
No.
with a huge jump in. The
And that's
lockout.
gonna be it. Is Base gonna move on
Damage
to
under,
Grand
that
Finals?
does it. Base continues to Grand Finals versus Sleep. Oh my gosh. This is the most, this Grand Finals makes so much sense. Like, seeing these two names here, this makes so much
Right.
sense. Like, through Season 2 and Season 3, these guys have been at the top, and they're here. It's just that you haven't seen it too much over the past few tournaments. Like, it's been other players, and they've been making their way up and winning them.
Seeing Nikki, Thompson,
Yeah.
even Rico go down in names, and now we're back to Texas Showdown run back. Base
Has it been
versus
that
Sleep.
long? Wow.
Yes. Since September.
Wow, fantastic stuff. I hope you guys have been enjoying Killer Instinct Top 8. It's a new season. It's practically a new game. New stuff to learn, new matchups, literally new moves, and all of these guys have been doing all this stuff like relentlessly. And it's tough to keep up, but that's the thing. These players know all these matchups. They know all these approaches. And you, even you, top 13 is crazy. With Thunder? Nobody's playing Thunder
Not
anymore,
good
man.
enough.
It's-
Shin Paolo getting 9th place.
Yeah, that's
as
true.
my honors.
The tribe continues.
So
Either way, guys, we are going to have grand finals for Killer Instinct. I think there might also be a little something. I mean, I don't want to spoil it, but I mean, I've been talking about Luigi and Killer Instinct for a long time. You should stay tuned. We'll be back right after these messages.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, are you guys ready for Killer Instinct Grand Finals? Make some noise! No, that was a regular Killer Instinct noise. This is Evolution 2016 Killer Instinct Grand Finals. Make some noise! I really want to get this started, but this guy from Microsoft, Adam Eisgreen or whatever his name is, he wants to talk to you. It's got to be pretty important, so I'm going to let him take it. Adam Eisgreen, make some noise, guys.
All right. I just want to take a moment of everyone's time to say thank you on behalf of Microsoft and Iron Galaxy for all of the players and fans coming with us over 3 years now for Killer Instinct, back here for our 3rd year at EVO. Yeah. That's right. All right. Well, we want to keep KI going as long as you guys want to keep playing it, right? So from all of us, I just want to say thank you. Now, you know, we've got one more character this season. We haven't shown him yet. Everyone's got theories. Who could they be? Or her? Or what? Well, what I want to know from all of you now, are you ready? No. You can do better than that. Are you ready?
Here you are, my prize. You were the only one to challenge him, and now here you lie, divided. How do you feel about second chances? Now, rise and serve me. Rise and serve! You must obey!
Luigi, or Idol. I might or might have not been the one who made that trailer.
Oh.
Sorry if I said it was Luigi. I
Yeah.
couldn't say anything.
My hopes and
Whether or not
dreams.
you wanted it to be Eagle, whether or not you wanted it to be some other crazy character, it is Idol. He's the final character in Killer Instinct. You get another giant boss.
That is insane.
Giant boss monster. And we also got a giant boss monster battle coming up in the end here because we got Hollywood Sleep versus UA Base, F3 Hollywood Sleep versus UA Base in grand finals. You're thinking about Idol now, aren't you?
No, that's all I'm thinking about.
That's all you're thinking
all
about.
the damage.
I can tell you little things. You see, like, one head's doing something and the other head's doing something else. They collide and they think different things sometimes.
Wow.
One beats you and it's like magic. Yeah, get ready. There'll be more stuff coming soon, I'm pretty sure.
That's sick.
But he's Gargos. He's like Gargos. He's a boss character. So he's does crazy
maybe
things.
something tonight. Who knows?
I don't know.
Who knows?
I don't
Maybe
know.
Max will be there.
I just made the trailer, man. Let's go. So we got grand finals. Sleep.
Versus
Most
Base.
notably, Season 2 Kan-Ra Master, and has now turned into Alien Commander Arbiter
Run back of the century.
versus Base, who's been the Pirate King The Undead Pirate King Spinal.
Using Spinal consistently. He's used Cinder only against Sea Dragon.
And a lot of his Spinal play has not been prevalent in this tournament. In previous tournaments, it's been prevalent in top 8. Like, but in most times you watch him stream, he's playing Jago or Cinder.
Right.
And I don't know. It's just crazy to see him have such success now. I think everyone just stopped playing against Spinal. Like, everyone kind of stopped playing Spinal after Season 2, and I don't know if anyone's familiar with it anymore. Did everyone forget?
Right.
Who knows? We'll find out.
So again, it'll be interesting to see, because last time they faced, it was a constant battle between. I know Base in their previous match here stuck to Spinal the entire game, but you know, he switched from Jago, Cinder, and Spinal when he faced Sleep last time.
Yeah.
And Sleep switched from Arya. He switched to
he played multiple
Glacius.
characters,
he
right?
switched to Glacius.
Because he's amazing with Glacius as well. You don't see him use them all too often.
Right. He only uses it on, like, you know, counter picks.
Specific matchups.
Right.
Yeah.
And Arbiter as well. So he has three very solid characters of his own versus 3 of Base's solid characters.
There we go. And these guys are friends. Like, these guys have been battling in KI for a long time.
Right.
They're not a part of the same team, obviously, but man, they respect each other as competitors.
And you know what? We actually forgot that Sleep beat Base with Gargos. Completely annihilated.
You're right. That was, like, insanely in favor of Gargos.
Yes.
Like, that happened.
Right.
Like, that happened.
That was a great
and
match.
that was against Spinal. That was against like what seems to be Base's main.
Going to Jago.
Okay, so he's okay. The change has been made.
Right.
Sleep is going to Arbiter. That's not different, but Jago under the hands of Base in top 8 has not happened yet.
Very interesting.
He's essentially played all of the characters that you see him frequently play in tournament. Spinal, Cinder, did great with both of them, and now Jago's coming out. So I'm thinking he's just testing the waters right now. But he only has so much. The pool is only so big because he is in losers.
Right.
And then to losers by his competitor, Sleep.
To have a 3 out of 5 though in favor of 2 out of 3, gets to rule out all those possibilities of, you know, random counter breakers or combo breakers.
Because
you know?
the most beautiful thing about Killer Instinct is, like, after that first couple of games, you start feeling each other out, and then you get, like, the game
you
after
understand
that.
the pattern.
When you understand the patterns, and then they start understanding your patterns, and it's like, you've responded, then they responded. What's going to happen now? Like, how are you going to...
You make adjustments to the adjustments of adjustments.
That's the thing about Killer Instinct that is dramatically different, and it goes on a multitude of levels. So here we go.
And I think, they're going right into it. Again, 1 chance breaks from Sleep. This is insane damage for a 1 chance.
That's going to convert.
Absolutely sick.
Great break as well. The base is already down a lot because those fireballs, man. I mean, sorry, those bullets do a lot of damage.
Again, both of them getting hit. Again, Arbiter needs his shield up in order to deal with his own grenades. Breaks the light immediately.
Capture
Keeps
it again?
him up.
Wow.
Absolutely sickening. How he converted that.
Delicious looking juggle. Works it again, sacrifices the grenade for the damage. Jago whiffs the uppercut, but through a miracle and a prayer, he made it out unscathed.
Breaks the heavy.
It's looking pretty good for Sleep right now. Jago can't throw fireballs because Arbiter can just jump over, shoot guns, and convert it into 30% almost unbreakable.
And also his Shadow has him go over projectiles.
Nope. Jump back kick, trying to stop him. Yeah, dude. Base cannot jump in at Arbiter right now. He is converting this into crazy damage.
It's so sick to see Sleep use his shield activation in order to continue these air juggles.
Yeah.
Base looking like a deer in headlights right now. Having no idea what to do.
He hasn't even had a chance to pop Instinct yet, much less gain actual health.
Nice
and this
over.
is convincingly in favor of Sleep. He pretty much did better with, well, no, that was Spinal in the hands of Gargos. And that's the thing, is that when, if anything, if Base starts doing well, is Sleep just going to pull out Gargos and do all this stuff that you have no idea what's going on? Like, Gargos isn't like a week-old character. He's been out for about a month and a half or so. People have had the time to figure it out, but just not a lot of people are playing him. Like, he's got a lot of stuff to deal with. He's got little dudes that do stuff for him, as well as managing his meter, as well as managing the Stone Skin Instinct. He's and Sleep has that asset in the background, but we're getting a switch back. Jago obviously didn't work.
This is the same switch that happened earlier.
Yep, I was just about to say that.
He went back to Spinal and Wouldn't be surprised if Sleep lost this. Again, it was very close match, though. Arbiter versus Spinal. It's not like it's heavy in Spinal or Arbiter's favor. It's almost quite the same. It's just dependent on the user. It's so rare to see an Arbiter of this caliber as well, and Spinal of this caliber.
You see good Arbiters, but you don't see them go super far.
Right.
Like, they might get close to top 8 or make it around top 8 in some tournaments.
Right.
This is the first time you've seen, like, an expert.
Using a combination of his carbines and plasma grenades, and the confirms are absolutely sickening.
Blocks the overhead, but still is technically safe because the grenade. Got him in the corner. Going for some frame traps.
Has him stuck, has him pinned.
Jumping back. He wants to power devour all that stuff really bad, but you can't power devour the grenade.
Oh, just misses it by a second. Would have had another setup off the recap.
Oh, good throw attempt that avoided the grenade. Fishing really hard. Oh, blasts the skull out of mid-screen. Oh, Spinal literally falls apart. Sleep is up about 60%. This looking pretty good for Hollywood Sleep. Activates in. Base knew it was coming. Standing heavy meaty works.
Has him in the corner. This is exactly where Base shines.
Momentum.
He's got to block all these mix-ups.
He's gonna pop an instinct at some point. Wow.
Again, the one chance breaks from Sleep. He's just contented with the 15% damage.
Good absorb.
Absorbs all the carbine damage.
Caught him with another grenade. Another one on the back.
Now again, the command grabs from Sleep are so sick.
On all that momentum that Spinal had, didn't actually take the life bar down, and now Sleep is working really hard to get Base below 50%.
Sleep has teched all of Base's throws. He's canceled into throw multiple times.
So the 50% range is if you have 2 bars, kill range. Like, you can take them out if there is a lockout. Base is going to recover a little bit here.
Yeah, and he's going to keep his instinct and keep his meter away.
Basis just has to focus a little bit, keep the mix-ups going. Sleep is up 1 game. It is 3 out of 5.
Having tons of grenades to throw out. Oh, again goes for the medium counter break.
Fishing for something.
He has 1 bullet left. Got to make it count.
there it went.
Threw his grenade as well. He's got to wait quite a bit to get that next grenade.
You might see what looks to be a lot of flailing from Sleep with that jumping kick, because he's trying to stop Base from jumping up as well.
Got him in the corner again.
All of a sudden insanely
now this
working well for
No,
Spinal.
and again misses it.
Wow.
And Base brings it all the way back. That was insanely fast.
To have the mental fortitude to come back from a deficit like that, where nothing was kind of working the entire time, to eventually making conversions and making things work. Top level competitor. Here we go. Tied 1-1.
Will we see Sleep switch? Sleep is going to switch. Will he pull out Gargos again?
Are we going to see Gargos?
Oh my God.
Let's go.
The final boss returns one more time.
I wanted to pick Denver Broncos Gargos. There's like an orange and blue one. Yeah. All right, here we go. Man, this looked rough before. Like it was
very
like Spinal
tough.
couldn't get anything
Again,
started.
You know, Base is just going to have to trade up, taking a few hits, damage to take out those Gargos' pets.
The theory crafting right now. From full screen, if pets are out, and can't you just power devour all the punches and the pets? Maybe they're specials? I don't know. Just saying, maybe. But you think you can?
I would think so.
I would think so, because there are special moves. And Spinal's Power Devour specifically absorbs special moves, and everything Gargos does from full screens, including the minions, is a special. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
And Base starting off quite strong right now.
Yeah, this is definitely different than before.
Wow, nice Power Devour.
Catches through it. Projectile invincible. Set up.
Yeah, doesn't have meter to call out one of his minions. That's when he's going to have to eat all of this.
Stone Skin. Any hit will do it. Any hit will do it.
Can't
So
block.
is he going to do the explosion just to get some instinct back?
Wow,
That is so
again, the
sick.
conversions are
All
so
right.
quick.
What he's doing, and we were confused by it before, if you hit that instant overhead in a jumping situation where they're juggled, you can do jab grab, and it puts them back on the ground.
Wow, again, another command grab takes more instinct away from base.
Wow,
Oh,
it's a neutral situation. They weren't even blocking.
Drop the controller.
First
Gets his minion out. Okay, this is going to be
Pokes
the
him.
nuisance.
Got one down.
And again, Sleep is trying to get him get behind.
Yeah, that's the whole point of the
base.
minions, is
It's
to get
so
the minions
confusing.
behind your opponent.
Is he going to call the second one out?
Converts again, short combos, that's what this is all about. Not a lot of damage, just a lot of frustration. The minions are separated. This is what you... Oh,
wow.
God, they're
Confirms
comboing.
off it and gets chipped out by
Jeez.
Jerry.
Yeah, Jerry or Larry.
Wow,
Oh,
and
the
again,
skull disappeared because he got
I think
hit.
his minions are coming. They're coming back
There
from the
he
dead.
comes. Hit him. That guy's dead.
Yeah, I think the second one is dead as well.
Yeah, he took them both out. Wow, good stuff. That Shadow Skull did the job.
And
he gonna
that
get a
was the
lockout?
second hit. There's one more hit on.
Stone Skin activation coming soon.
Wow,
Oh!
gets behind him
Chooses to shoot. He actually chose to hit the minion.
and went for the confirm. Again, a
Okay,
lot of
Sleep
dash
still
ups.
has an instinct activation. Now he can use it to reset the situation. Right into explosion. Gives him 50% instinct back. Go for damage.
Gets him
Nope.
in the corner.
Tries to get the conversion.
Try to
Couldn't do it.
convert off the pet.
Oh, the
What a
sickest
ring!
shadow counter.
Oh, jabs into Ultra?
Oh,
There was enough
dude.
KV to go into Ultra.
Dude, wall bounce, jab, ultra. Dude, yeah, usually after wall bounces, you blow out. The
Right.
combo's done. He had barely enough KV. That
Oh my
was so close. Okay, base, at least base can have in his
Right.
mind, I can do this. Like,
Right.
this is just a matter of making it work.
Again, it's once the minions come on, that's when base starts not knowing what to do. I would take away the minions as best as possible.
Like, I'm really curious.
Right.
Like, if you could just absorb and just take all those hits and get a bunch of skulls.
Right,
Like,
again.
I don't know.
But the fear is the teleport dive.
Which
that-
is a special. He absorbed it
You're right.
earlier.
Yeah,
Like
you're right,
almost
yeah.
everything Gargos can do from full screen theory crafting, Spinal can absorb. But we'll find out.
can crush all of Gargos' wake-ups. Has
Sure.
no wake-ups at all.
Very good call from Sleep. Got that crazy combo conversion again. It's solid, almost 25%. That's good damage.
Sleep trying his best to approach with the 4 jumps that Gargos has.
That move is going to be critical in this matchup. It's critical in
Oh,
most
he calls
matchups.
already out. One
First
of his
one's out.
pets. He absorbed both
now.
hits.
He knows now.
He lifts
It's working. Oh, okay, still getting hit. Don't worry about it.
Again, has his minion out. Uses his special moves. Got to eat all of this.
Oh.
Grabbed him out of the teleport.
Command trapped him through the teleport,
Sleep.
stole a little bit of meter. This looking pretty good for
Sleep
Sleep.
is
He
50%
he
from winning EVO.
He is one final round away from being the EVO World
And
Champion.
base, bring it back. He's got to bring him to the corner
Power
where
to
base
power.
sounds.
It's rock and roll, Spinal. Let's see what you got.
Base
Set up.
has got him.
Larry's back there, stabbing him with the fork.
He's got Stone Skin. He's got to eat everything.
Stab.
He calls 2 of his minions. This
Trying
is
to get the
absolutely
grab.
crazy.
This is looking pretty crazy.
Oh
If Gargos
my.
is coming this close to winning
Oh
EVO
my.
Finals, crushes through it,
Absorbs all the
but he
hits.
has armor. Okay, all right. Too much to explain. Just look what's going on.
Stone Skin.
This looking
He's got him in the
extremely good.
corner. He's
Almost
got
converted.
all the people, all his minions.
This is it.
The
Sleep's
300
gonna take
brave
it.
Spartans.
This is so much to deal with right now.
No.
All right, he's got literally one last hit
Only
to
a
not lose
true
Evo.
master. And the skull hit him. Is he going to lose his minion?
He's still there. He hit him
He is
again.
so
He's
strong.
dead. Base.
Can he believe in himself?
Oh, punches him.
Ora,
That
ora,
doesn't do
ora,
any damage.
ora.
It doesn't do any damage. It's just for the setup. So many things
Goes
going
for
through
the
Base's
command
mind.
grab.
Hits
No,
the minion.
Hold on.
Breaks
Only
medium.
a true master.
Guys, please.
He's got to absorb everything. His block's got to be immaculate.
He's blocking. Well, he's blocking everything.
And
Oh,
bang, that's
hits
it.
him with the teleport
Sleep
punch.
wins Evo.
Sleep is your 2016 Killer Instinct champion with Gargos. What?
He hasn't played with him all tournament, and he pulls him out when the clutch factor matters.
Sleep absolutely deserves it. Clearly, one of the highest skilled players in Killer Instinct overall. Has tournament success. First time Evo champion. Amazing performance.
His
with a character
mastery
that
of
how?
again, to see, you know, Killer Instinct and to have the mastery of multiple characters in this game just shows, you know, paves Sleep way to winning Evo.
So coming up is the award ceremony for top 8 of Killer Instinct at Evo.
Being so good with just Arbiter, Aria,
Yeah.
Gargos. Gargos! Again, he hasn't
Gargos-
pulled it out all
And
tournament.
in all honesty,
Only against base.
Gargos and Arbiter, 2 Season 3 characters that not everyone has a ton of practice against compared to the Season 1 and Season 2 characters. And that definitely worked out in his favor.
Again, such an interesting top 8.
To think that we saw the most character duplicates in the hands of pretty much Aria and Rash.
Right.
And Sea Dragon did an amazing job as well with
Right.
Aria. So here we go, your top 8 for Killer Instinct, and Sleep is the brand new world champion, F3 Hollywood Sleep.
Still in all that he is an Evo
Yeah,
champion.
dude, it's
A
setting
title.
in. It's setting in now.
The title is his.
All right, guys. Starting from back here. Tied for 7th place. We have Gnarly Feats.
Again, Gnarly Feats, the king of orchids, making it so far. Pulling out Rash as well. Interesting. Great stuff to him.
Next up, we have tied for 7th place as well. Grief.
Grief pulling out the Aria as well.
Those are some great matches.
Next up, tied for 5th place. The player you love to hate, Paul B.
Paul B. And the crowd's absolute favorite.
And the crowd goes
You love him. You love him. You know you love him. Next up, we have also tied for 5th, RL Rudix.
Again, the sentence,
He came out of the sky
who is this
on
guy?
blue wings.
Next up, you know who I'm talking about, Circa Nikki.
Good stuff to Nikki. Placing so well throughout the entire year. Top
Okay,
threes.
all right,
He's
all
our
right.
robot master.
I want to say this because they just told me this. This is this young man's first offline tournament.
Oh my!
Ever. And he's 16
no way.
years old. Make some
16
noise
years
for
old?
Sea-Dragon.
He's 16 years old?
Are you telling me we have 2 16-year-olds?
It seriously makes me
Is that
proud.
correct?
I wasn't able to do that.
I love video games, Tristan.
Oh my
I
God.
love video games, man.
Next up, everybody knows him, everybody loves him. Ultra Arcade Base.
Again, base.
That's the highest he's made an Evo before, right?
Right?
Yeah,
From
that boy
7th
do
place
work.
last year
It's true.
to 2nd
lot
place
of
this
work.
year. Such a great job from bases in.
And first place, your Evolution 2016 champion.
Again.
F3 Hollywood Night Night, baby. Sleep.
Good stuff to Sleep. And we might be seeing Sleep later tonight fight against the prior Evo champion.
Just crown the hat. Don't worry. Yeah, there we go.
Good stuff to Sleep.
All
An
right, guys.
Evo champion.
One more time, make some noise for the Evolution 2016 Killer Instinct Top 8.
And Golden Fight Sticks.
That's true.
Where are they?
I don't know.
I think it's because top 3 played on pad only.
Great stuff, guys.
Paul B, the dream was dead. Never alive to begin with. And great stuff to Runex and Sea Dragon, both of their first tournaments.
Well, there you have it, guys. EVO continues, and Killer Instinct wraps up another year, and 2016, Hollywood Sleep is your new world champion to carry the legacy of Rico Suave and CD Jr. in the previous tournaments. This was a lot of fun, Tristan.
This was a great, interesting tournament.
This game has gone through a pretty crazy evolution. No pun intended. I'm really sorry about that. Over the past 3 years, because so much has changed. Like, it started off with like 8 characters, and then got a few more, pretty much twice as much. We're about 9 in season 2, and then we're at now we have like 24 characters or something like that, and it has evolved so much over the span of those characters being added that the game has fundamentally changed in some ways, like flip out, new mechanics, the way meter works. It's, like we said, the difference of old games like Street Fighter Alpha 1 to 2 to 3. And where it's at right now is absolutely crazy. Idol is on the way. We just saw literally the boss of all of Killer Instinct, the god himself, take the tournament. I can't wait to see what's next.
Seeing that damage ender with Idol, that is my main character
Exactly,
right
man.
now, just like Thunder.
So that's about it, guys. We're gonna move on with EVO. Thank you a ton for watching, and it means a lot to myself, and I imagine Tristan as well, that you all joined us. We'll be back for more later. Have a good night.
Take care, everyone.